The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for us to start ripping off some live main event drafts in the FFPC as we chase that $1 million top prize. We're going to have a bunch of these coming up over the month of August. And tonight we are joined by Ron Stewart. You guys know him on the program, being a self-hating Jets fan. We're finally going to get to draft a team with him here tonight in the main event. We got Davis, we got Jacob, we got Pat. I'm Pete with Ron Stewart. It's the season. Let's go.
Pat Fryer Helmo.
This is why I'm hot.
Anita Handjob.
Fix your sight.
Jamar. Alpha play chase.
Are you kidding me? Kadarius Toney?
You can't handle the heat.
Pete, it looks like we're finally piss boys. You're right.
All right. We got Jacob tapping in. We got Ron here. We got a draft board, fellas. Draft kicking off here in about 20 seconds. Ron, guest of honor. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. It's very cool. First draft with the ship chasing boys here. Not to get weird, but this is what was kind of my introduction to ship chasing and kind of like the whole zero RB was back in the day, delivering pizzas, listening to ship chasing streams on your podcast feed. So very cool to now be here.
Beautiful. Jacob, I'm not used to podcasting with you. Normally just see you on ADP chasing. Welcome to the bright lights of the flagship ship chasing show.
Yeah, I mean, much like Ron, it's my first live primetime draft as a part of ship chasing. Truly living out a dream. You know, some people's dream is to be in the NFL. My dream is to draft teams on YouTube with Peter Overzet, Pat Crane, and Davis Maddock.
Yeah. And if our slow main event draft that we're currently doing with Steph Miller right now is any indication, we are in for just a night of complete agreement and no debates and everything.
No, Jacob, the thing is that Jacob has taken 2024 did different things to Jacob and I
just
sort
did
of
nothing
reevaluated. I went inside.
Jacob seems kind of like he always has to me.
No, Jacob dug in.
2024 made zero impact on
harder.
how I view players.
All right, we're picking it.
I was slapping then. I'm slapping
He's slapping now.
It's called a Martindale Davis. Have you ever heard of it?
Rod, what's your wish list here at 6? And I think Davis and I are particularly afraid because we have 100% Brock Bowers exposure and we're looking for some diversity.
So do me and Pat, but we're less afraid.
Yeah, I'm just not afraid of that. That sounds great. Sounds like a fun year.
I think Bowers is on my wish list.
Oh, nice little first 4 picks.
Chase, Barkley, Gibbs, Robinson. What do you got in you, mathematics? What do you got in on you?
Dude, he's for sure taking Jefferson. Just put Bowers in the queue, man. Put the fries in the bag.
Take CeeDee Lamb.
Rod.
Oh, he took Bowers. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Many men wish death upon me.
Natural diversification.
I don't even fucking care anymore. I take back all the excitement that I had about tonight.
Lamb, Jefferson, McCaffrey. What do you like, Ron?
I vote McCaffrey.
I'm Lamb.
I
vote Lamb.
All right.
You know what? I'll vote McCaffrey to throw a wrench in it, Peter. You're the tiebreak. Lamb or
Lamb.
McCaffrey.
I'm always going to side with our guest of honor here. So CeeDee Lamb it is.
Fair point.
Well, let's just draft a good team, fellas.
Hey, Jacob and I just reached across the aisle. That was like the Arnold and what's his name?
I don't know if that's
there.
I don't think Jacob was reaching across the aisle. I think he's preempting things he doesn't want you to do.
No,
later.
I was reaching across the aisle partially because I'm fading McCaffrey and BBM because of the stance that I have that he's like the best format pick possible for the main event, but like the worst format pick for BBM. So I wanted McCaffrey there, but Lance, great pick. I do think that's going to be the odds. Like if we're doing like a political alignment of like who agrees with who the most, like a series of Venn diagrams, the chances that me and Davis would vote together, but not end up on the correct pick, incalculable.
Yeah. No, really high. Like so high, actually.
Well, that's because Davis is a paper bag floating in the wind. So like
that's not true. Crane nailed it.
It's a plastic bag, yeah.
Exactly. No, Crane, you nailed me exactly the other day. I've lost my extremist tendencies to either wing, but I'm still the blindest seal. So I'm just a centrist slap. I'm just,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
You guys have
like-
completely lost me with this shit, man. Like I saw Jacob's Substack of the whole slot. Like it's you guys have gone too far. This whole thing it has to end. We've completely lost the plot with the slap sis.
I think we're just getting started, frankly.
Yeah, I feel like we got
You're
a lot
talking-
more life in this bit.
you're talking to two guys who did an hour show imitating like basically a fictional character mirroring back at each other. The bit can go deeper.
I just want to kind of, if we can just nail down Davis a little more. Davis, where are you at on Turkish Airlines? Are you a big fan?
I don't think I have an opinion.
You've never accepted free miles.
Oh, are
It's
we
an
doing
Eric
Eric
Adams
Adams? I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could not remember the exact Eric Adams scandal, honestly. Of which there have been.
It was not befitting a university mayor.
Ashton Ginty in the first round. Do these dudes not watch the preseason?
They're part of the FF cartel, so they might have bigger things on their plate than to be.
I love
grinding
the way this
preseason
looks
games.
right now.
Oh,
What up, Ron?
Henry gone before we pick. It's beautiful.
Seems
Ron,
like
what was,
would have looked pretty good if we took Christian McCaffrey.
Ron, I need to watch your last stream, that the main event stream you did with Liam and Jacob. What was the biggest disagreement you lost?
Well,
We've already lost. We've already lost. Me
We
and
already
Jacob
like
signed.
flagged.
We took Dylan Sampson over Basil Tootin, and Liam's been on our ass the entire time.
Oh wow!
And then today
God.
he son runs the Quinchon. It's just
yeah.
Don't know. Have you guys not learned yet? Like, even when Liam gets every fact and logic piece wrong, he gets there in the end. I don't know why
I
you
literally
guys would
said
even
that was
do
my
this.
first message today. I was like, it was actually so dumb to think that like we would ever go against Liam when it comes to just benefiting from the variance of unknowns. Like nobody
Yeah.
benefits from the
Like,
variance of
literally,
unknowns.
the guy-
Like Liam Murphy.
Come on.
It was really dumb for us. Yeah.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
and then we're just never gonna hear the end of it. Like we have a group chat where
Oh yeah. The group chat.
it just
It's the most adversarial main event group chat imaginable. Like at no point are we ever aligned. Like it's just constantly like trying to find ways to shift blame onto each other for the mistakes of the team.
I have co-owned a main event team with Liam, and yeah, basically, you know, weeks 1 through 15, it is essentially like, well, you obviously should have just done this thing that I suggested, and I don't know why you wouldn't.
The other
That's
one
a
that
good,
was
healthy
tilting
working
was-
relationship.
The one that we did with Steph like made it even more tilting because we must have argued about the pick, which running back to take for like 2.5 to 3 hours.
Was
Only
Judkins there?
split the pick. Yeah, he was. That's why I was losing it.
God damn it.
We argue for like 3 hours and then we pick like straight up 1 minute before the news breaks.
Hey, but
So-
think
bad.
about all that fake CLV we got when we were on the clock for Darren Waller.
what
We got
is more
Darren Waller
prolific,
in the
Basically the same.
16th round?
Liam public victory laps or Liam private victory laps? Like, is he just, when he's done, bored with one of them on Twitter, then he slides into the DMs, or it's hard to keep track?
Today it was both. He screenshotted his private victory laps of
Come
the run
on.
and then posted it on Twitter.
That's so
That's
good.
a double dip right there.
That's so
This
good.
this is the funniest dude alive. Liam Lee is the funniest dude alive.
All right. So we're about to pick in the middle of the second round. We started CD Lamb. Since we picked CMC, Jefferson, McBride, Achan, Gene T, Henry, Neighbors, Amon-Ra, Puka, Nico. So the Q, Drake London. So we're on deck. So Brian Thomas, Chase Brown, AJ Brown, Bucky, Ladd. Ron, what's your lean here as we're on deck?
I am praying we get Brian Thomas. If I'm just being completely
Same.
We're just saying that.
transparent.
Yeah.
Pick on the board. Just putting that in the air.
Davis listed. Not Davis. Pete listed it,
Yeah, it is what it
and then
is.
he
We're
put me under
streaming.
the gun of asking how I feel.
Dude, if Rumhorse wants to step in our house like that, let him. Let him.
No,
I
That's
can't
no.
do like, what's the
Don't do it,
point? You're
Ramos.
watching a stream and it's just
Don't-
like all the people being like,
don't
we're not going to
Ramos.
talk about who we want. Like,
That's
what the
fair.
fuck are we
That's
even doing here?
That's
If Brian Thomas goes, do you like
My
AJB
life
or would
is
you
over.
pivot to a running
And
back?
Brian
He
Thomas.
goes.
Who would be the running back? Bucky or Big Dog?
No, Big
Or
Dog's
no,
gone.
Big Dog's gone. It'd be Bucky
Chase
for me.
Brown? Chase Brown, AJ Brown.
I nominate Chase Brown followed by AJ Brown.
I like the Chase Brown call.
I'm least into Chase.
Me too.
I'd be AJ 1, Bucky 2, Chase like a pretty distant 3.
That's
All right,
exactly how I feel.
Break the tie.
I'm down for Bucky.
Bucky's fine by me.
All right. We can do Bucky. Bucky it is. CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, start.
Really frees up the Shaheed pick later.
All roads.
Three
lead.
more of these. Three
I
fucking
did-
more of these.
I did a big dog with basically the guy who creates TikToks at ETR today, Dave. They're like big social media guy, and he told me that Shaheed is the like single biggest value relative to like ADP to projection, like in ETR stuff.
Who is Shaheed? Oh
Shaheed.
yeah. Well, Shaheed is the most ETRS pick I've ever seen in my god.
Yeah, Shaheed's in your flex spot. You've already lost.
You mean you've already won?
No.
Interesting. Okay, can I actually like to address a tweet from Jakob Sanderson, who was doing some pandering across the aisle with his anti-Bucky Irving stuff the other day.
It wasn't.
and
It was a misunderstood tweet, a deeply misunderstood tweet. but
I
all right.
I missed this. I'm excited.
I understood what you meant, and I agreed with the thesis of it. And the reason why I agreed with the thesis of it is I think Sean Tucker is just actually better at the game than Rachaad White, and that
By a lot.
Sean Tucker eating more of the snaps is more likely to beget more future snaps and touches. Whereas if what the coaches are seeing is Rachaad White on 20% of the downs and Bucky Irving on 80% of the downs, they're like, yeah, we probably should just keep giving Bucky Irving the ball. Whereas when we see Sean Tucker get the ball, we're like, well, maybe we actually just give Sean Tucker the ball some more.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my tweet. My tweet was less
it
about
was a
like
good
it
tweet.
wasn't like anti-Bucky. It was really more people will react to this Rachaad White injury like it's great for Bucky, but I think it's like probably I think the range of outcomes is wider. It includes some good ones, but I do have concerns about letting Tucker get on the field. I like having Rachaad White as insulation for Bucky Irving, but it was more pro Tucker and anti-White and like Bucky neutral than it was
All right,
anti-Bucky.
trivia
Bucky.
question. More fantasy points in Bucky Irving's first career start, Bucky Irving or Sean Tucker?
Well, it was Sean Tucker.
It was Sean Tucker.
Now you're pulling the Liam where you're trying to double dip on your tweets you've already made here to get some mileage out.
I actually don't think I've tweeted that. That's just been my good. Maybe I did. That's just been my good nugget. It's hard to.
Davis, if you've had a good nugget in your head that you classify as a good nugget, it's ended up on the X app, I promise.
I've also probably
didn't-
said it 19 times. On
Davis,
the
do you want to share your screen here so we can see your Twitter feed? Is that
Didn't you just get Bucky on our team? Why are you bashing Bucky?
Oh, because I preferred Chase Brown.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's fair.
Why to the anti Chase Brown cohort? Why are you guys not in on Chase right now?
to me? It's
I
pro
just think
Bucky.
Bucky's-
Yeah, I just like Bucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I look
think
at
Bucky's
Bucky.
a
I'm like,
stud.
that's an elite football player. I look at AJ Brown. I'm like, that's an elite football player. And then Chase Brown is like an elite workload, and I think a good football player.
That sums it up.
What about Bucky? We have 1 year sample size of both Bucky. I guess half a season sample size on essentially Chase Brown and Bucky. Like, what gives you confidence that Bucky's so much better than Chase Brown?
The receiving stuff for me, which was awesome. And with the part I would disagree with Jakob on the Rachaad White injury is that his path to being like a true league winning back is that he gets some of that Rachaad White receiving. He really, really flashes a receiver. He was already getting used around the goal line last year. So that's the element of his profile we need to see increase. And year 2 backs is where we actually do see that increase. It helps when the receiving back also gets hurt to start the season. So I think he could be in a true 3-down role. Obviously, he's going to be spelled. He's not going to be like 85% of snaps or whatever. But with his receiving ability, he can be a legendary running back with, 70%.
All right, we're about to pick here. Really curious
He
to see if this
and
drafter
Hampton
goes
go.
Kittle.
Yeah,
Because
so
Kittle
am
is by far the ADP value. Kyron, Garrett Wilson, JSN, Josh Allen, Kenneth Walker are the next names up here. Ron, you said you wanted to get Breece Hall on this team, just kind of get your jet here early.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at.
Jets
really
seem really
winding her
good
down,
to me.
eh?
What's going on? I'm done with the Jets, man. I've already had enough. Oh,
Yes,
yes, Josh.
all
Allen.
right.
All right, let's go Kittle.
Kittle, right? Kittle.
Smashing
great.
Kittle here.
Fuck yes.
Davis, do you want to offer a contrarian take just so we know that you're getting overruled?
Yeah, I would. I probably. Sure, I'd like Kyron Williams here. Oh, everyone can laugh.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I
You're
think
taking
so.
Kyron over Kittle here?
Like, it's your team. You're not doing a bit. Like, you're just in the security and privacy of your own
That's
home.
so. That's
You're
what.
taking Kyron
Well,
Williams.
what I'm trying to think through is because maybe not. Maybe it is Kittle. We've hashed this out before. Like, I think Kittle gets a little dinged in this format. I think he's like a better pick, an underdog.
But we got to also acknowledge
Very
we got it. We slurped the Dipperino.
we
on
got the
him in this draft.
Dipperino though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Dipperino, which
CeeDee Lamb-
Leone has led me to believe is kind of the all important.
Yeah.
The
We
larger
got
the
him
Dipperino,
two
the
full.
larger
We got
the
him two
Dipperino.
full rounds behind Brock and Trey. So that feels like the differential in how they work in the scoring format has been priced in.
Yes. Ron, how do you feel about this start? Lamb, Bucky, Kittle.
I like it. I do wonder if I should have said AJ Brown just to get a pure 0 RB piss fest here, but I think this is probably the correct way to do it.
This loads us up to do, like, Jacob. This is a great burden team, actually.
Yeah, maybe let's not. It's one thing when Pete goes to Ron like one pick before we're on the clock and is like, "Who do you like here?" Maybe we don't signal who we want 7 rounds from now in the middle of the third.
Pat, I
Well-
DM'd you, but can you mute when you're not talking? We love Vivian, but just not this much.
Vivian actually wanted Kyron Williams there as well.
Vivian thought we actually selected Kyron Williams. Someone needs to tell her we actually
I
went
see.
Kittle. It's fine.
I realize this is actually just like a dumb thing I've done, but like just responding to the market with the contract extension for Kyron. Like, I think we all agree the Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, JSN, Devontae Adams tier has sort of lost its luster for various reasons over the last 2 weeks. And so there's been a natural gravitational pull of the running backs coming up. Trevion Henderson at 310. There you go.
I'm still very in on Garrett. Garrett Wilson's still. I mean, what else are they going to do but just feed him?
Yeah.
Run the ball.
When I see Trevion
well, yeah.
Henderson at 310, the only thing my voice can muster is that's all
I say too low. Too low.
Well, the funny
Really
thing about this show
incredible
is
steal.
if I would have floated Trevion Henderson a third down back on the New England Patriots there, you guys would have been like, I don't know, maybe we'll think about it. But Kyron Williams,
Easily. if it's Trevion Henderson versus Kyron Williams, I'm not giving that a single second thought. If I had 100 teams and I had to choose between Trevion Henderson and Kyron Williams 100 times, I would choose Trevion Williams every single time.
Davis, that's like
Who's Trevion Williams, bro?
That's actually that's.
I hope that's not a Freudian
Bengals former
slip.
backup running back.
Yeah, dude, you're low on Kyron.
Yeah, it would be. It's like when April wants like a chocolate chip cookie for dessert, and I settle for just giving her grapes, even though she doesn't need to have any more food. That's what it would have been like giving you a running back there over Kittle, Davis.
no, I mean Kittle's a fine pick. That one, I'm not mad about it.
This is the saddest tweet I've ever seen in my life, or comment. Waiting on Ron Stewart pick in the Husky 2 slow draft before I go to bed. Pray he sees this. I hope he sees this, bro.
I hope he sees this, bro. I had a guy.
That, bud.
God bless him. I had a guy tweeting at me to make Pomeranian 2 slow draft picks. He was like, "Dude, come on, you gotta be making your Pom picks."
Come on,
dude, I'm milking.
It's just reminded me to go and check my Chow Chows that are still being slow drafted. Just got 174 Quinshawn Judkins, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Damn,
how
dude.
rich. How rich, dude.
That 8-hour timer is my God-given right, brother.
All my eliminator slows, which I joined at the same time, 75 of them are all at like pick 90, and I cannot take advantage of the Judkins slow draft news. I feel awful about it.
That's probably right about.
Fuck off.
I think I literally ranked him at 90.
That's like literally, yeah.
But the whole
That's what I'm
point is
taking.
that you want to get an 80
You
pick
want- you
ADP
wanna get it-
value.
Well,
wanna
of
get
course, yeah.
Dipper-
Of
you
course.
wanna
I could
get
draft him at pick
Dipperino.
90 the rest of the summer.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you.
Yes.
Please say what I said was fair.
Well, I misunderstood. Ball is life. I've never said I hate slow drafts. I consider slow drafts a blessing.
I'm the only one who said I hate slow drafts.
I don't like them either, but I just do. I'm all or nothing, so I'm in like 500 right now. But I did 0 before the end of July. This is how I do it.
500, Pat?
Yeah, a little
But
more.
You're in 500. What?
500?
I entered
Is Vivian
like
the one in
final-
charge of making the picks? Is that why she's screaming incessantly?
I literally what I
She's
do
like,
is
261 chow picks.
I control F for the eliminator and the puppy 3, and I make those
Okay.
picks. That takes me a while, and then I go to the other ones. The reason I do that is because I don't want to deal with the 1 hour clock. So I'm trying to keep those ones rolling. But if you're in like
Okay.
the Husky with me, if you got a chow, it's gonna
it's gonna be a long summer, buddy.
You're gonna be drafting for a long time, big boy.
I mean, the move,
man. I didn't know I was dealing with slow Pat.
Crane. This is your time to do the advertisement. The sidekick makes slow drafting like legitimately revolutionary. I can like the 13th round picks. That's when when you pull up a slow draft and it's the 13th round and you have to look at the team and you're like, what's my stack? What's my bring back? It's just horrible.
Yeah, nothing worse.
Right?
Nothing worse.
The sidekick is so big for that.
Pat, you should do an infomercial. Have Davis Maddock pulling up teams in the 14th round, scrolling through and being like, can't see who I have to stack with like my Raiders. And then it's like,
okay,
but this doesn't have to be.
It honestly is
something there.
that's kind of where a lot of it came from, is I wanted help with my own slow drafts. And I appreciate Davis saying that, especially since when you're on stream with the sidekick, you just ignore all of its recommendations.
Hey, that is not true. That is not 100% true, for sure.
And I left on Rashee Cheat on this sidekick.
It's your rankings in there too.
It's my exactly. It goes to show. It goes to show.
You ignore yourself.
It's a variable game.
Jacob, are you doing Bill Simmons, doing Davis, doing me, doing Davis? Is that what?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, time
Exactly.
to regroup. We're about to pick in the middle of the 4th. We've had Garrett Wilson, Kyron, Kenneth Walker, Trevion Henderson, not Williams, JSN, Marvin Harrison, James Cook, Devontae Adams, Breece Hall, Ted Arroyo, McMillan, Jalen Hurts come off the board. Jane Daniels still here. Alvin Kamara, if you guys all want to fall asleep in timeout.
Nope.
Mike Evans, Xavier Worthy could be
I
fun.
have a player to nominate.
All right, we're on the clock.
Men.
Let's hear it.
Xavier Worthy.
I'd be Mike Evans.
I was gonna say
I'd be Mike Evans too.
Godwin on pop, man. Godwin
All
on
right,
pop.
I'm Worthy with Davis. Break the tie, Ron.
God.
I know Ron's going with me.
Come on, big Mike, man. 1,000 yards every year.
I know Ron's
Fast
going
start,
with
Ron.
me.
Fast
Don't
start,
let
Ron.
the
Fast
Rashee
start,
Rice
Ron.
suspension news update today cloud your judgment, Ron.
You get 6 games right there without Chris Godwin. Alpha, big Mike.
All right, we're going Big Mike.
Wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
We have to go Big
jeez.
Mike.
Oh,
I would
guess
have
is
loved
the
to slap it
Slap
up with you
Kings
there, Davis, but I couldn't, man. I'm
We
sorry, brother.
also get the free look with Worthy, by the way.
Well,
Yeah,
now
we
know.
get a free look at the retirement home with this pick.
No, Mike Evans. Mike Evans, obviously a great pick. You know, it was a really inspirational story. How it took 19 consecutive screen passes to get him to 1,000 yards at the end of that game.
Do you think they could make a wish him to 1,000 yards again this year?
Oh, they're gonna try. They're gonna try. Our alternate team is pick 5 every single time. They're either taking the guy we almost took, or they're taking the guy
Or the guy we
would've
wanted.
taken. Yeah.
I will say this team is kind of off brand for us because traditionally ship chasing main event teams, we like to get off to like 0-4 starts and then try to dig our way out. And I'm worried we might start 4-0 with this.
This team's going to be way too
Red
good.
hot. Put Elvin Kamara in the queue.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time, brother.
Who's got access to the team again?
I've really, guys, I'm
Rashee Rice in the queue. Got to get that eliminator ass pick.
No, Rashee, I mean, we could do this bit right now.
He's literally
I
an
think,
eliminator ass pick now.
Well, he is if
Kinda?
you don't care about losing in week 5, which is like when the money starts.
Yeah.
Isn't that how all of the eliminator ass picks kind of work?
Yes.
Well,
honestly,
you kind of hope
yeah,
you hang on for dear life. Like you dream of 10 weeks from Kamara, you know, but you can't
It's
get
probably-
that with Rice.
It's like the most bizarre situation. Like, is there ever a comparable where you knew you were going to get production like the first 5 weeks, not have it for another 5 to 6 weeks, and then get it
Zeke,
for the end
right?
of the season?
Zeke, right? Zeke.
The one
Did he have that?
season.
He had the mid-season suspension that 1 year.
Wow. I guess I memory wiped that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm guessing you weren't that affected by Zeke's suspension.
I wasn't very
Yeah.
invested. I did not see him in my app.
Damn. I thought there was a chance we would get RJ Harvey on this team.
Well, it's Ship
No.
Chaser Gormanji in the 1 haul. You gotta watch out for him.
Thank God he went Jamison Williams, and then DJ Moore's off the board too.
I was going to say he must have.
the rest of this draft.
Well, Jacob, you're losing allies daily on the Jameson Williams wars. The legendary upside cabal has officially capitulated.
we just drafted Jamison Williams with Steph, so I now have
we've capitulated.
I now have a 20% share of Jamison Williams just in case.
Yeah.
I'm not capitulating, but I now have my hedge book at least.
Ron, JMO, in or out?
More in than out, or no, more out than in.
There you go, Ron. Wise man.
I'm still more out than in, but you know, I'm not like.
So it's the Zoomer.
It was a whole
cabal.
thing.
It's the Zoomer cabal that's out on JMO. Interesting.
Pat's a Zoomer. Out of curiosity.
Well, I sort of think of Ron
I'll
as the
take it.
king of the Zoomers.
yeah, Pat.
Ron's
you
the
and
king
Ron,
of the
we're kind
Zoomers,
young
but
guys on the
he's-
show.
Yeah, just me and Ron.
Ron has more boomer draft tendencies than all of us, and
Well-
and yet he's king of the Zoomers.
Fact-
Swear
That's
to
not
God.
entirely true.
Ron is about the facts and the data, bro.
Ron made me draft Austin Eckler last year. Like the fact check is true.
Exhibit
And he
A.
made our lineup on a good
All right,
team.
we're about to be on deck. Jaden Daniels
Oh,
goes.
man, that was hard.
Yeah.
ADP wise, we're looking at Kamara, McLaurin, Laporta, James Conner, Mr. 110 miles
injury,
per
please.
hour and a 65, DeAndre Swift, Devontae Smith. What do you think,
Maybe
Ron?
one other name. Yeah.
Pete, can we see the queue?
I literally just read it off.
This is a tough spot.
I'm more of a visual learner.
Okay. After this one, we'll get stuff pulled up.
This
here,
is
but-
the same decision we had with Liam of Travis Hunter versus
Yeah.
James Conner.
Yeah.
That was a decision? Even I'm
Well-
not that boomer.
Well, it was a decision because Ron and Liam made it a decision, but they came to the right side.
Isn't Rice like just an awesome pick after today's news in the mid
I don't
fifth?
think
Isn't
so.
he like?
I
No, I,
think
think he's
that
like
made
pretty
him a worse-
undraftable in the main event.
Yeah.
He's probably
I
missing
think it
the
made him a
playoffs.
worse pick. God damn
Fuck.
it.
Wait, really? He's not going to miss the league playoffs.
I think he could.
I think he is. The earliest he gets suspension, he could get the suspension is week 5. Let's assume 6 weeks. That means she would need to issue her ruling within 1 week. If it's
and he
6
needs
weeks
to
or
get
more,
a, and he,
for him-
he will appeal it
for him
too.
to be able to play in league playoffs.
Let's make a different pick, and then we can.
All right,
come back to
what
it.
are people
So-
feeling right now? Because I got that.
I mean,
we could
that's
do
what I
Rice.
wanted.
I'm not against Rice.
I like all the wide receivers: Devontae, Zay Flowers.
I like
Wa-
Flowers.
I like
Connor.
Flowers.
Anybody like McLaurin? No, let's do.
I like
let's
Connor
do-
the most, to be honest. But I guess I'm. a vote
I
on
think
that
we
one.
go
I'd
Connor
also
here.
take McLaurin.
I think I have
I
so
don't wanna
much
do
Connor this
Connor.
year, though. All right, if
I'll
Connor's
go.
not
You
the
know what?
play,
I'll go Connor.
I'd
I'll
like
go
a
with
wide
the Zoomer
receiver,
cabal.
and I won't. My vote is wide receiver. You guys pick.
All right,
All right.
Flowers.
I'm Connor,
Zay,
but my
I'm
receiver's
Zay.
Flowers.
Zay if it's a wide receiver, but I like Connor more.
It seems like we got a consensus for Zay. Come on down.
All right.
All right, so I did a little bit of reading. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a lawyer. That's Jacob's deal. But Jacob, correct me if anything on this is
Oh,
wrong.
jeez, here we go.
This gal, Sue Robinson, got hired by the league to be
former attorney general. I don't know if I'd go with gal, but real blazing woman.
I would call Barack Obama a guy. It is what it is.
Enough. Why is that?
Yeah.
I call Barack homie. Why can't I call her a gal?
Pete just did the Key and Peele handshake meme to me as a joke. In the Deshaun Watson case, which is the only other one she's ever mediated, she gave a 6-game suspension. That was her ruling. The NFL said, no, we wanted a 14-game suspension. So then they had to do another additional layer of mediation, which is why that took so long. The thing, again, please correct me if I'm wrong, that sounds like why this is taking place instead of him just getting handed a suspension down, is that the league wants to lay the hammer down. Rice and the Chiefs are saying, we do not want you to lay the hammer down. We would like a shorter suspension. How do we go about getting a shorter suspension? Which means that this is going to take more time, which means there's a strong possibility that he misses the playoff weeks.
Well, so it's funny because I always say criminal law is not my job, and that's true. But now we are actually doing my job, which is labor arbitration. So basically, they have a collective agreement in place, which has a personal conduct policy attached. The personal conduct policy has a jointly agreed upon mediator if the parties are not able to agree on the acceptable discipline. So essentially, like the Addison case was cut and dry because the policy says if you have a DUI, you get 3 games.
3 games.
3 games, end of story. This case is much more complicated because there are clauses in the PCP, personal conduct policy, that apply to felony convictions. But it's somewhat ambiguous as to whether this counts as a felony conviction because he was charged with and was guilty of a felony, but based on the way that the plea deal works, it will be deferred. And at the completion of the deferral program, he won't have a criminal record at all. So it's somewhat in a gray area as to how the personal conduct policy should apply. As Davis said, they clearly had some sort of discussion back and forth, couldn't come to an agreement on the discipline. And so now they're going to an arbitrator, which will be this Susan Robinson. So the reason why I think there's risk, so there's 4 weeks of season, then they're going to have this hearing. That hearing is going to be wrapped right before week 5. So that gives us the league playoffs start in week 13. So that's a total of 8 weeks, but one of them is a bye week. So there's 7 Chiefs games. So basically, in order for Rice to be eligible for week 13 of the playoffs, you need the whole process of suspension plus however long between the suspension being announced and the hearing to be a maximum of 7 weeks. So if it's a 6-game suspension, that would mean she would need to issue her ruling within 1 week of the hearing, which is possible. But I wouldn't be surprised if she listens to the hearing and then takes like a couple weeks to issue the ruling. For the Watson case, she didn't rule until 6 weeks later. That being said, that was a scenario where there was more fact finding because there wasn't a plea deal and it was in the off season. So I'm sure this will move a lot faster, but I think that there's some risk. The other thing people are saying about if there's an appeal, if there's an appeal, that could be like horrendous for us because that could push it even more likely into the fantasy playoffs. But I don't think Rice would appeal anything that has any chance of bleeding it into the real life playoffs. So basically, I think it's like 50-50. Like I would say it's like 80% chance Rice probably plays for the best ball fantasy playoffs. I think it's closer to 50-50 for the main event league playoffs.
Have you factored in that we're going to have a week 13 bye because we are going to be in first place in this league?
Where are you at on him on BBM?
I'm probably going to move him down to like round 6.
I moved him to like the Olave, Jennings, Pearsall, like nexus. And end of the day, no one knows. And I think we should all, Gretch actually just had this great Ceiling Signals post this morning about just like the degree to which we don't know things and how pretending you know things you don't can get you into these troublesome spots.
Yeah.
So I just like think the idea of at this stage aggressively drafting Rice is like, it certainly is not good news. I would say that at least it's not good.
Pat, you seem more bullish. How come you're more bullish on this?
Well, I wasn't thinking about that, if she takes several weeks to issue a ruling. But yeah, I mean, basically, I was
thinking meeting, ruling.
I mean, it's during the season, and
she might do that.
Yeah. that was my assumption, given that all the facts should be on the table. It's also a month from now, so any further fact finding you could do in the interim, and then I think he's coming in for like an interview, right? Wouldn't that be the point of this hearing? Like, it's not about them then needing to go find additional information. Okay.
So like, I mean, so I do arbitration hearings all the time. So like, you have a union, you have an employer, and they come in, and sometimes they'll even submit an agreed upon statement of facts. If they don't, then you have to do witnesses. But like, if there's essentially, even if they, like, the plea deal is more or less an agreed upon statement of facts for the purpose of this arbitration, but then like her job is basically to determine, based on the professional conduct policy and the history of the practice of the NFL, what a fair ruling is. I'm sure she'll look at all of the historical precedents and stuff in advance, but she still has to consider the arguments put forth by the parties. I mean, even times that I'm doing labor board arbitrations that are like in the middle of a strike where they're on an expedited basis, sometimes we still take a week to get a bottom line ruling. So I'm not, you know, she's a lot more prestigious and has less on her plate than like Joe labor board that I argue in front of on a day-to-day basis. But I'm not saying she won't have it done in a week. I just think that there's an additional risk factor that is kind of being assumed away. I also will say, though, I think that there's like at least a 50% chance they just agree to settle this at a number of games before it ever gets to a hearing.
Before it gets to the hearing. Yeah, that's also something. And I've been thinking about, you know, maybe it just gets settled before, and then maybe he misses the beginning of the season after all.
Yeah, I think that's pretty likely, actually.
Okay. So
Purple Yosh, labor law plus draft has me rock hard right now.
Hey man, there's a need for fantasy lawyer content, Jacob.
Yeah, but it's never useful because I have no understanding of criminal
listening.
law. Like I couldn't be less hence the Quinshon Judkins take that ended up being very wrong. I have no expertise on criminal law, but now we're into labor arbitration, so now I can cook.
How many games do you think ends up getting suspended for?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. My guess would still be like 6.
I was gonna say my guess was 4. It's 6 now based on.
Yeah, we have 6. That's what we're
like.
How
I
do you
think
guys feel
I
about
bet
Rashee
the NFL
Rice
wanted 8
at 6'7" because he still has not.
I'm hip.
I'm fine with it.
I'm hip.
Yeah,
if
I'd
we
be
want
fine
to
with
start,
it as well.
if we want to start 4-0, it's a 4-0 ass pick.
The other thing with Rice missing, I know like missing the bye weeks and stuff hurts, but from when you think about what the season for the Chiefs looks like, it's not the worst thing in the world for him to start the beginning of the season, kind of get rolling with them, and then
They have a tough start to the season.
All right.
yeah.
We are about to pick. Davis, per your request, I have the literal queue up here so you can see some stuff. Rashee and Pacheco on the Chiefs front.
What's the backup plan if he goes right here?
Maybe the man is dating the richest woman on earth who just set the YouTube record for podcast views.
No.
Davis, get the
Davis
fuck
just wanted
outta
to
here.
give a podcast views nugget out.
Jesus.
There is a pretty gross pick I would suggest if we don't want Rice. here.
David
I was gonna
Montgomery's
say-
on the front of my mind.
I'll go put my Tony Pollard jersey on.
I was
Oh.
going to say, if you
I
like
was gonna
James
say
Conner,
Pollard.
Tony Pollard is the same.
I'm pretty into Tony Pollard
Oh
here.
my god.
Rice,
Rice
come
goes.
on.
Let's do Pollard.
Should I get
I
my
like
jersey?
Pollard.
Did Waddle
Okay,
go?
fine.
Did I miss that?
Wait,
Waddle,
is Waddle
Waddle
gone?
went.
Waddle went. Okay.
Waddle went
Let's
5-12.
let's start 4-0, dude.
Pollard over
Let's
David
start
Montgomery
4-0.
for sure.
Olave
Yeah, fine.
maybe.
Fine.
But yeah, I like Pollard.
I think Pollard and
Pacheco?
manage is way better.
I would.
No,
I,
I
Pollard
hey
more
man,
than Pacheco.
don't.
personally.
Okay, I don't
tempt
really
me with-
care
don't-
between the
Don't
two.
tempt me with a good time.
Just
I'm
so
fine
we,
with Pollard.
yeah, I'll put Pollard in the queue. The wide receivers, you're looking
Talk
at
about
like
a fast
Olave,
start.
Rome, Jakobi. A team named Slappy took Emeka Egbuka at pick.
I
64.
actually don't hate Rome here. If anyone wants to
No,
I
I
think
like
we're gonna
running
have
back.
some of these swings at
I think
receiver.
after Pollard and Pacheco, the drop at running back is pretty
is
extreme.
massive.
And
Yeah.
we're
Ron,
gonna
you like
love
Pollard?
our receivers.
Yeah,
the
let's go
next
Pollard.
picks.
I like
I sold myself on Pollard.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'll also say virtual handshake to Crane for pushing for Flowers there because I think I'd be pretty upset if we took Connor. Just being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
With the way that this fell.
I like that tier of receivers. I think maybe more
Me
than
too.
than most people. Like, there's
Me too. I was just being greedy. Sometimes on FFPC, like I've gotten Hunter at 609. Like I was thinking maybe something would come back we would like more, but I think the 2v2 paid off very nice.
It's the
I
2v2
agree.
here is much nicer.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So here's the team: CeeDee Lamb, Bucky, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, and Tony Pollard. We got our guy Slappy to base in the 9-hole here in the chat. He's raising his hand on the Igbuka. We also have Ship Chaser Gormanji out of the 1-hole. But we're doing good here, fellas. We're cruising.
I don't think that's that much of a reach on Igbuka at all.
No, I think that's actually after his like where he goes on underdog now.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid pick.
Yeah,
he's not all the way up to.
That's an early Warren.
I think I was confusing him with where I have him ranked.
Ron, 6'10". This is Ricky Person range.
Yeah,
that's right. Should we see what this looks like? I want to see how this happened. If you go Ricky,
you type in Ricky P.
Careful,
and
P.
then you have to go P.
And you have to have it on
wide
flex.
receiver.
And you have to have it on flex.
Oh, flex.
I was on
or on.
Oh
or
yeah, because
he's a running back for the Birmingham Stallions, I think.
Why is
he's a 2-time USFL champ.
Big.
I know far more about Ricky Person than I would like to know.
Oh, because now you're on wide receiver.
Oh, my bad. Oh, and he's out of the queue, so I don't even get to see how this looks. Okay, there it is.
You'll just have to imagine, bud.
There he is, right next to Ricky.
Would this make you guys scared if I just left him in here for a little bit?
Take that out.
This is like that Leone draft you guys did a long time ago when you guys were doing that bullshit.
Man, do you guys remember Ricky Seals-Jones converted wide receiver to tight end?
Ricky Seals,
dude,
Jones?
Imagine if he was still in the league.
Kind of the original Alberto. Really.
I was gonna say he was like a huge slap favorite too, so it really would have worked.
Oh yeah.
He was the blindest seal.
Yeah. Was he? He was post Ladarius Green, but he was like the next generation of Ladarius Green.
He was teammates with freaking Mike Evans and Johnny Manziel at Texas A&M, and then converted to tight end. He was like built in a lab to be a slappy player.
That was a period where there was just a lot of hyphenated name slappy tight ends. We had Austin Safarian-Jenkins.
Yeah.
We had Ricky Seals-Jones. Those were good times.
I was able to trade Safarian-Jenkins in a first for Travis Kelce in his prime. And the offer showed up in my inbox. I was like, okay.
That was the year it was both ASJ and Bishop Sankey out of UW.
Yeah.
And they were like the two landmines in that 2014
and I love
rookie
both
class.
of them.
Q tag on Ricky Seals-Jones is wild.
I think we can answer that question.
What is the Q?
Are you guys buying into 6-round Ricky Pearsall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not really.
Yeah.
Which one of you logged in here and took Ricky Person out of the queue? Is that you, Ron?
Yeah, that was me.
You getting scared, bro?
He's shook, dude.
Dude, they laid down the law when we were drafted.
Someone took him. I'm like,
I cannot stress enough. They laid down the law, dude. Like,
Well, no, but if you would have left him in as an accidental auto draft, they would have rolled it back.
Dude, I'm taking no chances, man. I cannot stress enough that the hissy fit I would have thrown if I was that poor guy.
Oh man.
All right.
You would have been filing an appeal to arbitrator Sue Robinson.
I would have been disputing credit cards. I would have been calling people.
All right. Kelsey, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery. Davis claims that he loves respecting ADP, yet selected or wanted to take a wide receiver who's still available here. Rome, Diggs, Njoku, Mahomes, Debo. The wide receivers.
I think it's just whatever wide receiver is your flavor here.
I'm the only one.
The only
one who wants first
he
round Hall
is,
of
I
Famer.
think.
Travis Kelce.
I would do Kelce
on a Kittle team.
Oh God, not Kelce.
I thought we were trying to start 4-0, dude.
No,
I'm not trying to deal with having to decide whether to start Travis Kelce over Rashid Shaheed all year.
I think that's pretty easy who you're starting there.
On Kelce.
Let me get Roma Dunze.
Okay,
that's my.
Let's. Yeah,
I'd be. Can I throw Loveland into the consideration?
What about Golden?
Wait.
Oh, Loveland, I would be into. I'd be into.
Loveland over.
We have a lot.
I'm on
this would be the
Odunze
slappiest
personally.
reach of all time.
Dude.
If somebody wants to,
I'd be fine with Njoku as well. I'd be fine with Jennings. I like Jennings.
I like
I'm okay
Jennings
with Rome
too.
If we want Rome, but I like Jennings
for me.
I'm good.
I'm fine with Odunze.
Kelsey,
I'm happy to go with
Rome. Can I throw Golden out? Can I throw Golden?
Odunze's the guy you wanted, Davis.
We have been throwing Golden out.
Golden has been thrown.
Golden.
Ron, do you like Golden?
I do, but over Odunze?
Yeah.
It's a re-roll on
Yeah.
a Dunze, man.
It's a re-roll.
But I'm fine with the
I'm
Doomsday
Odunze. If you guys want to outvote me for Golden, you can, but I'm Odunze.
I think
Ron's
we're.
the
I'm going
guy.
to middle it by saying
That's
I
fine.
think even if I'm with you on Rome, you're outvoted. I think
That's
everybody
fine.
just
If I get
went Golden.
outvoted, I will. I like both players. That's fine by me.
Alright.
That's
We
fine
got
by
Golden.
All right. I
More
was
than
kind of
fine.
hoping I could have it both ways, where I would be able to not vote for Roma Dunse, but then get him on my team because I have like no shares of him, but didn't middle that correctly.
No, you do. We
I
do.
think
We took a
Golden's the
share
right
with
pick.
Steph.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, then fuck Rome. We got enough. Okay.
Now you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are gonna look me in the eye and tell me you really think Travis Kelce 7th round tight end
Yeah, I have
premium.
no
You
interest.
think he's a bad pick?
I said he
Davis,
was
I'm going to
fine.
look you
I
in the
was-
eye
I
and
was
tell
fine.
you I have no interest in the 8th either.
Dude, it's just you're not living in
See
objective
you, Travis.
reality, Jacob.
See you, Travis. Enjoy the 7th hole.
He's going after Evan Ingram.
Did you see the loving way that he looked into Taylor's eyes? He has better things in football to focus on at this point, man.
You know what? Valid. Honestly,
He's living the life of a showgirl now.
he sure is. And he's loving it. Yeah, Golden. That was one of those funny things where I thought structurally wide receiver made sense before, but then once Golden became not a 30 spot ADP reach, I was like, oh, definitely Golden.
Do you think we would have gone Rome if the Bears had a friends and family night where Rome played? And
Yeah, I do.
personnel.
But you know what, Pete? They don't.
They don't.
It's weird that they wouldn't have a friends and family night. You know, the Bear at the end of season 2, they did have exactly that before they opened their restaurant.
Now,
Wow, that's a good
can I
point.
get a statement from Jacob? I
Spoilers
thought
for
you
the Bears,
hated
yeah.
wide receivers who didn't earn targets, but then you just voted for Golden there.
Look, here's the thing about me and wide receivers of the golden archetype. I fade them in Dynasty, but in redraft, if you're going to give me a rookie, maybe I don't really believe in the profile, but they're going to play and they're getting good buzz. I think that's the kind of player I want to take shots on.
Did you just call Matthew Golden Xavier Leggett?
No.
Honestly, it's
he's better.
similar to
but it's
McConkey last year for me.
Well,
I had issues
McConkey,
with the
I fucking
McConkey
love.
profile.
It's more like rookie flowers.
Yeah, maybe Zay Flowers is the
I
better
like
bet.
him too. I like both those guys a lot more than I liked Golden.
I like both
But-
of them more than Golden too, but they had
Ricky
holes in the
Addison.
profile.
I don't think Ladd had any holes. I think Ladd was a perfect specimen.
No, Lad's a good comp. Lad's
No,
a good comp for
Ladd-
true
Ladd-
nerds.
Lad like never played.
He
just
never
got
played
hurt
was
and
sort of
then-
my issue.
Her
with him.
route stuff was so fucking good.
Yeah, the per route stuff was great.
I know, but
that-
true nerds are looking at like production.
Right. He didn't have any production.
Well, no, I think
I don't know.
that the thing is that the true nerds do get down to the granular route level.
No,
There were-
Jacob,
I had this
Jacob operates
debate
in a.
with Hayden
I'm just saying there were
where,
holes.
like,
world. Like he's on the upside down of the slapsis when it comes to prospecting. Like the,
Oh,
the
he's
true spreadsheet guys.
trust me, I know. He's deep in it.
I can't wait to see what happens with your guys' ADP chasing main event on Monday. That's where we're gonna really need to see.
Well,
the
you know,
slot picks
Shope and I have been doing. Shope and I always do 2 FFPC BBTs together. He pays for one, and I
nice.
pay for one. We do them as slows, and we agree on pretty much everything. Like there was like one
Uh-oh.
spot. There was like one
That
spot where
is
we
strong.
disagreed.
like a phalanx.
No, you guys want to know? You guys want to
And
hear
Pete,
something?
Pete, when are you able to join again?
Yeah, Pete, get on the show.
I'm gonna be a
Yeah.
little busy on Monday.
The one that we disagreed on was Kyron Williams. He didn't want Kyron, and I was like, I think we should take
Good call,
Kyron
Shope.
here.
Well, me and you had Kyron Williams on our NFFC primetime last year.
Yeah, and wasn't it nice to just get 22 points every week at running back? It was pretty cool.
Davis, who did you
know
guys?
what? I'm gonna tell you, it was actually pretty nice.
Who did you guys take in the second round instead?
we took him at like the 310, I think.
We'll see. I mean, it's easy to kind of float Kyron Williams when you're just in a slow draft group chat with Shope, but get under the bright lights here of ship
The
chasing,
bright
800
lights.
watching. We'll see if you get it in you still, brother.
Hey man, I'm happy to I'm happy to be the only guy who likes to draft running backs on this program.
I conceded so hard to Davis on that primetime team. We did a Kyron Williams, DJ Moore turn.
And we had an
You did
unbelievable.
okay.
We did
did okay.
awesome. We were leading in total points the whole way, and then
Until the last week.
Joe Flacco died. So we
Yeah,
were
literally we choked it on the last week. Heartbreaking.
Also, adult
And based on how our years went, we really did need.
we really needed it. We
That
really needed it.
I remember our group chat, which I guess wasn't a group chat. It was just my messages with Davis,
just a message.
Instead of the Ron Liam ones where it's the theatrics, the lapping. Every week, me and Davis were just we really need this team.
Thank God for this team.
Please, God, can this team get over the line?
An elite tight end team that we buoyed with Dalton Kincaid. That was really our issue there. David Njoku. Would you guys rather have David Njoku at 87 or Travis Kelce at 79?
I'd rather have David Njoku.
Travis Kelce.
Okay.
The bullet.
I wasn't completely out on the Kelce idea. I'll
that's
admit
a bullet right there. Talk about a bullet.
Yeah, that sucks.
Did you guys see that a certain someone is out of a walking boot?
Oh, is he?
Is he really?
Yep.
He posted.
That is
He posted a photo with a group of Houston area podiatrists.
Well, that's actually bearish.
Oh, that sucks.
We are on the clock.
I would have loved Loveland.
Yeah, Loveland
yeah, that'd be
goes.
great.
ETN's gone. Jawan Jennings, who I think we were eyeing, is gone. Njoku's gone. Running backs, you got Mason, Warren, Tracy. You got the Jaden Reed, Chris Godwin, Shakir Tier at wide receiver.
I think Godwin's out of that tier today.
This is
Josh Downs as well.
He got hurt today too.
Is Judy still there?
No.
Judy's
No, he
gone.
went- Okay.
I like Reed, or I would even fuck around with a running
Tracy.
back here.
I'd be fine with Tracy. Warren.
I'd be Warren.
Throw out
I'd be Tyler
Mason.
Warren.
Yeah, Warren's good.
Tyler Warren's
Yeah.
gone.
Jalen Warren.
I'm Tracy over Warren, but I don't
I'd be
feel strongly
Kraft
about
then,
it.
maybe.
Actually, let's go
Kraft.
Warren. Let's go Jalen Warren.
Oh, we're doing one of these running backs. Okay.
I'm going to Jalen Warren.
Hold on.
I hate picks, but I guess Warren. I'd be Reed over both, but Warren between the running backs.
I'm Downs.
All right, let's.
I think
let's
we're
go
going to get a
running back.
receiver we like in the next one.
Yeah,
Something like
I
that.
do too. Let's
Downs
grab Jalen
did
Warren.
get hurt today.
Yeah,
he did.
Hamstring, it looked like.
Yeah.
Great.
Can you
Still
guys
Jalen Warren?
stop with that shit,
Man, that
man?
sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt him.
Stop.
We
Stop.
would like
Stop
to be able
stop
to
Just
reporting.
Stop doing
this.
Stop reporting.
Why?
Stop with the
Why'd you
injuries,
take Jalen
man.
Warren?
I've had enough.
What?
Crane.
Who's the
have a
Jalen
question.
Warren bull there?
I think it was Pete. I think Pete just very slowly snuck
was
him in.
not-
No,
That's
I
Jalen
was
Warren.
for Warren. I wasn't pounding the table, but I was down.
I
Can you-
like
can
the
you
Tracy.
hype me up?
Slight lean for Tracy for me. I think Ron and Pat were.
Yeah, I'll hype you up. Aaron Rodgers, I believe, today was spotted just going nuts on Caleb Johnson. And it's Warren. Warren's going to be the dude there for at least the beginning of the season, and then he's going to be the passing down guy the whole way. I don't think Caleb Johnson's really happening the way people think.
Okay. All right. I mean, look, Jalen Warren and Tony Pollard, 2023 Jacob is loving this team.
Yeah, we are drafting off of the Legendary Upside 2023 rankings, and we're fucking smashing it.
Here's the team so far: CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Matthew Golden, and Jalen Warren through 8 rounds. Ron, how you feeling?
Feel good. We are balanced everywhere. Not sweating quarterback. I don't know. I wish I had more to add, but this is a nice team.
All right,
Would you
here,
guys have
this will
been-
get.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to give Jacob a little more optimism. On
Okay.
Tuesday, sideline reporters spotted Rodgers having some choice words for running back Caleb Johnson, who ran the wrong route in practice, leaving the Steelers quarterback upset. It wasn't some hushed sideline chat, one practice attendee remarked. You could see Rodgers' body language from across the field.
Did he perhaps cut left and Rodgers wanted him to move right?
Perhaps.
Good veteran leader. Aaron Rodgers. Just always ingratiating himself to his teammates. One thing you know about Aaron Rodgers, he's always going to be there for his guys.
He bullied Mike Williams
out
into
a rookie for
retirement.
doing something they didn't like.
Yeah.
Pat,
That does help me,
worried-
Pat. Thanks. I feel good about this pick.
Are you worried about Jalen Warren's pass catching upside when the Steelers inevitably sign Randall Cobb? Because I do feel like that could eat into it just a little bit.
I'm not, but I am worried about his goal line role because I think Jonnu Smith has that locked up.
Oh God, is it going to be Jonnu with Darnell Washington at fullback and then Connor Hayward and Pat Fryermuth as the 2 tight ends?
Jonnu lead running back at the goal line. Yeah.
Oh,
Caleb Johnson was quoted as saying the moon landing was real. That's so bearish, dude.
That is super bearish for Caleb Johnson.
Is that why Rodgers was chewing him out?
Maybe.
I'll never forget. Who was the guy? Deshaun Kaiser. He said, Deshaun Kaiser was Aaron Rodgers' backup one year, and he said the first conversation he and Aaron Rodgers ever had was he came in and said, "You should really look deeper into 9/11, man," and then just walked away.
Oh my
Just
God.
some lighthearted conversation out there on the football field.
Are we
right.
thinking it's QB range yet or no?
No,
not me yet.
Not yet.
Not even close for me yet.
So since our pick, Tracy Shakir, Jordan Mason, Jake Ferguson, Tucker Kraft, Keon Coleman, Cooper Kupp, J.K. Dobbins, and Michael Pittman have gone here.
Anyone thoughts on Mr. Jaden Reed?
I'd be down.
That's where my head goes.
He was out of the walking boot. He still wasn't practicing, but he's no longer in a boot. So
We know he can do like 20 rapid fire push-ups even with the boot, which is pretty exciting.
So he's built different. He's got that dog in him.
Can't say the same for Malik Heath.
The next guy for me here.
Max is watching. He's a slappy.
Thoughts on
Yeah.
If Downs is hurt, I got nothing, man.
Thoughts on a certain.
There was
Burden.
I was
I'd
going to
throw
say
up
there was
Burden.
someone that you said you'd trade your
I'm with
future
Luther
wife
Burden.
and kids for, Ron, available.
Oh yeah.
Round 9 is deep for Burden.
We got slappies on the. We got slappy blockers. We want.
Can I just throw
voting
something
Luther
out
Burden.
here? Is Judkins a good price at this
Yes.
point?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
do
do
private
Judkins then.
chat, but I thought we
Yeah.
might be able to wait till 10, but I guess we can
No,
do
grab
it
him.
now.
Sorry,
Once it's
I
done.
didn't see that. Do you guys want to
No,
grab
do
him
it.
here?
Grab Judkins.
Yeah, I'm fine with
All right,
that.
I'm good with Judkins.
Look at all these ADP slappies asleep at the wheel. Have fun
I
staying
put a
boomers.
few minutes ago. I'd said Judkins next round thoughts, but then no one responded.
I'm so sorry.
I thought
I
those were
completely missed
negative
it.
thoughts.
Normally, I always see the private chat, and I had the browser just barely.
No, I have a Yeah, I'm tracking the picks. I had it.
All right,
I think that's
yeah,
the
Judkins.
best move there, Judkins. Like he's gonna be way higher than this in the later mains.
I'm just gonna come
Yeah,
out
I
and say it. I wish we took AJ Brown over Bucky.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely no.
Yeah.
Definitely no.
Yeah.
People say we got to wait before discussing the pick. He's clear watching and sniping. We telegraphed we wanted George Kittle more than anything from a mile
That was
away.
the other.
and
Oh no, yeah.
he did take.
I would
up.
also tell the guy mimicking our picks, have fun staying poor, buddy.
You're supposed to be contra trading our picks. Although taking Jaden Reed kind of is, because in his head he's like, these assholes drafted Matthew Golden. I'll draft the actual good wide receiver on the Packers,
Right.
Jaden Reed.
Where are we at on the Jaden Reed is going to play in 12 personnel?
Well, he's not, but I don't.
He's
think
not.
I don't think he has to. I think he can be an absolutely outstanding 9th round pick without taking a single 12 personnel snap. I don't see the issue there.
I mean, I'm into Downs, who's not going to play a ton of 12 personnel and has
Reed's
much
in a
worse
way
quarterback
better
play.
offense.
Yeah, Reed for me is if he is he healthy. I was taking Reed ahead of Downs pretty much every time. So
Right.
Is this going to be the generational wealth foot injury? There's like
Maybe.
a 5-day dip with
Hope
Jaden
so.
Reed that gives you combos that you couldn't get before.
The good news is we never have to look at the running back tab again for a while.
Where has he been going? Like Reed, I'm only in eliminators right now, so I don't like. Where has he been going in traditional stuff?
Like pick 88 to 95.
Okay. Interesting.
Can I make a quick confession?
Yes.
I I was worried about how we were gonna build out our wide receiver depth since you had to start 4, and I forgot this entire time that you can flex running backs on FFPC.
Wow. I didn't know I needed to do a
Totally,
scoring and
totally went
resetting
over my head.
refresher.
Totally went over my head for my.
Was that part of the Warren confusion?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I knew in my head the whole time that you can flex running backs on FFPC. It just wasn't something that comes up in my mind a lot.
It's a very interesting way to see how you view the world, Jacob. Now we are getting into the range for a couple pretty interesting hot topic players in the current iteration of chasing. I really you know what? I'm gonna pull up Ben Gresh's rankings right now to see whose team he's on here. Actually, honorary, long time. I have a feeling
there is only one player that I would be willing to accept at the next round.
I think I have that player ranked like a tier ahead of the player that you and Ron want.
I have no clue what you're even talking about.
They want Ron's Deposit Kingdom guy.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah,
Kyle Pitts just went.
Let's just table that for now, Davis.
All right. It only took until August 14th for the slaps to be totally back in. There was a time frame when Kyle Pitts was actually like free.
Mike
like
Gesicki.
Whoa.
That's an interesting pick.
Over a lot of really nice options. All right.
The tight ends.
What's tight end looking like? Yeah.
Kincaid, Goddard, Strange, Zach Ertz, Hunter Henry.
Don't love that.
Doesn't feel like a spot to crank it, if you will.
Man. They certainly didn't see all of Liam's tweets about Noah Fant signing, is what I'm gathering by that
pick. What's no offense ADP these days?
Gotta be pretty late.
It's pretty late. He basically goes undrafted.
That is true. They had to get the week 17 correlation in the correlation. Marvin Harrison and Gesicki. Our generation's Tyler Algier and Zach Ertz.
That's a nice pick.
Higgins goes.
Higgins.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure why you took Mike Gesicki and then thought about Higgins for a minute, but that's a nice pick.
Can't possibly be slafter than the first. Can't be slower than the first round of the randomizer yesterday.
It's kind of like a Severance moment, you know, his innie Gesicki and then his out.
Oh, dude, that's actually a great idea for content. You get a pick on a turn and one pick, like you do it in character. One you do it as a left wing slappy, one you do as an FFPC boomer.
What if the bit is just my?
We could randomize. We could do a randomizer where we have to pick someone from the quadrant. We can get
buddy.
every player,
Whoa,
and then
that's
when you spin the wheel.
Buddy.
Wow. That's
that
good
is
content,
great, dude.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
crane the ideas, man.
Think you might need to send me the link to join on that episode, please.
Yeah, I think we got to do that somehow. That's too good.
The thing is
that
I don't get the cultural, I don't get the relevance. I can guess what innie and outie means, but I have not watched Severance.
But
so
you know about the color theory that is imbued throughout the show.
Well, the split diopter is it doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better. The split is so crisp, dude.
Dude, it's so crisp.
Chris Diaz in the chat. Your outie loves to draft Mike
There you
or
go.
like when his character's
it's so tilting.
Whoa, look at those back to back. Josh Downs and Luther Burden.
Didn't you not
Someone
even
play
want
Many
Luther
Man.
Burden?
Someone fucking
Davis?
play Many Man.
No, but I knew that's who we collectively wanted, and I root for my friends.
Wow.
So who's the guy that
I
you've
need
been?
to, like,
It's
now
over.
it's
Wide
time for
receivers
you to
wiped.
come up with the bright idea here.
Oh my god.
We might have to just.
Shaheed.
I don't even
we don't
wanna
have to
live
capitulate
anymore.
to wide receiver here.
I'd just take Tootin.
I was gonna say blue
Yeah,
or
let's do
Tootin.
Tootin.
I'd take Tootin.
Doesn't even,
Dude,
doesn't even matter anymore.
I'm starting to feel Phil.
Huh?
That might be too deep because these dudes want. I thought these dudes would want Jaden Blue. That's the Brian Schottenheimer quote about.
No,
Botha.
I would much rather have Bashal Tootin.
Who do you want, Ron?
Bashal Tootin.
Say it with your throat.
Hey
Say it
yo.
with your chest.
Hey yo.
Say it with your throat.
Hey,
Not doing anything with my throat on stream.
Ron, can you make this? Can you make this with some conviction? Who's the pick right now, brother?
Bashal Tootin.
No, come on, give me something, brother. Make me want to run through a brick wall before I click draft here.
Bashal Tootin.
No, Bashal fucking Tootin.
Ron, you're doing top porn for Bashal Tootin.
I thought you had it.
We're really taking a running back here, though. No, we're not doing. No one wants.
Davis, you want to
Bashal
get over
Tootin.
here?
Shaheed.
Oh, we're not doing.
Come
that.
on, Bashal.
No, it's
Tootin.
Bashal
Davis.
Tootin.
Davis. I know that's been like a fun joke and a bit.
Dude, we have 5 running backs.
I love that, like, once upon a time, you guys did Jamar alpha play chase, and then Ron is just like, Bashal Tootin.
No, you have to understand that Bashal Tootin's not a high T alpha play. It's a finesse play, the Bashal Tootin. That's
Is that what you were
that's what I was trying
delivering
to
there?
portray.
You're like,
That's what I was
you're like,
trying to portray.
Bashal Tootin.
Hey, Ron
Well
or
done.
Jacob, I know you're a little nervous, but I do just want to let you know you can flex up to 2 additional running backs on
That's true.
FFPC.
We
We're
just have to
gonna be
accept
now.
here that we're
Flexing a lot of running backs.
we got 3 receivers through the first flex spot, and then this last flex spot's going to be a rotating door of RB, and it's going to be a
That's
beautiful
true.
thing, I think.
I think it is
Yeah.
too.
We're gonna win the flex at the running back position.
First time ever, this group of people will be winning the flex. No,
I
there
kind of
was
wish Jalen
probably
Warren was a wide receiver.
no. I was gonna
gotta
say there was probably one year where we took like Mark
someone
Andrews
suggested
and
that.
some rookie
Yeah,
tight end hit, and that combination was winning the flex.
I really just wish that Bucky Irving was AJ, because this would be an incredible 0 RB team.
It really would be.
It
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
we were aligned there.
Yeah. But I like this team a lot as it is. Now that I've learned you can flex running backs on the
Learn
That does
something
help.
new about the scoring settings every year.
more you know.
Is this why, Ron? Your upstairs neighbor doesn't like you
No,
yelling
my
Bashal
upstairs
Tootin
neighbor
in the
is my mother and brother, and they are many doors away from me. I could make all the noise I please down here.
Mini doors, he said.
Many
Mini
doors.
doors.
Jeez, what kind
Many
of
doors.
mansion is
He
this?
said his
streamer living in?
palatial Sopranos-esque New Jersey estate.
Well, not so much. There's a garage between me and the people.
Mr. Home Gym, Ron Stewart.
Mr. Home Gym in the garage. What you know about it?
Well, I know nothing about a home gym. Everything I've learned about home gyms came from Soccer Dave, a man who has an unopened squat rack box sitting in his garage.
All right. Here's the team so
feels
far.
very early for Dylan Sampson, by the way, in the current
Yeah,
context of
especially
this
after-
environment.
Hey.
I'm still pretty into Samson, but maybe that's just cope.
Not you.
Here we go. CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Matthew Golden, Jalen Warren, Quinshon Judkins, and Bashal Tootin, and you can't say it with any enthusiasm. Running backs coming off the board, though. I think we really starved the beast in this room, guys.
Oh, it's nice to be on the other side of life for change. Dare I say we might actually do Rashid Shaheed this round?
No, this guy's going to take
No,
him.
mathematics will take him.
Mathematics are gonna
He will.
take him.
He will.
Well, I'm
Keenan
making sure
Allen
to
goes.
say it as much as I can. I really hope you don't take
Be a
him.
real
I'd like to give
shame
this
if
guy
you
a
were to
stern
take him.
talking to.
God damn, and
Please don't
you know
take
what?
Rashid
My
Shaheed. I want him so bad.
My brain wasn't even hip because Keenan is probably in a Boomer's fast start
Oh
format
my
better
God.
pick than Shaheed.
Oh my
Davis.
god.
What
Davis.
about-
No, I
what
want
about
Shaheed.
Davis.
I'm on
Davis.
What
Shaheed
about
now.
Slot Demon?
Davis,
Davis, like,
please.
smell
I think
flowers,
Slot-
man.
I think Slot Demon went. Did he not?
No.
No, he didn't. And he ain't
I'm
going
not
to.
really into Slot Demon.
No.
Can I float Brandon Ayuk? Is that crazy on this
I
team?
was just staring
I
at
think it's
that.
kind
I
of.
think
I mean,
I think
it's a
viable at this point.
serious roster clogger, but
Yeah, we do always pick a 49ers wide receiver that we cut.
I don't.
When I
The
draft
thing is,
with the
I guess the
Patriots.
reason I don't think of it quite as much as a roster clogger is because we don't have the wide receiver firepower up top to where we're going to be able to sit on that wide receiver spot.
And Mathematics wants to make sure he hears everything we got.
Well, and the other thing is,
well, there you go.
He got auto.
I'd like to fight this man, but give me Rashid Shaheed.
You guys like Shaheed more than Mooney, I guess?
What about quarterback?
Mooney's
is this
so
a spot to
Mooney.
quarterback?
What about tight end?
I'm good with Shaheed if that's the way you guys want to go, but
I would do Baker with Evans.
There's just so many other quarterbacks.
Yeah, I prefer
me
Shaheed
personally.
to Baker.
I'm on Shaheed. I don't feel strongly if you want to go tight end or whatever else.
Ron, you have controls. I am not going to be party to making this click. If you want this blood on your hands, put it on.
No
your
blood,
guy.
brother.
Can we just see the tight end queue for a second?
Tight end Q. Tight end Q.
Yeah,
Brenton Strange, Zach Ertz, Hunter Henry, Isaiah
okay,
Likely.
we can leave the tight end queue. We can leave the tight end queue. I've seen it. don't like it. I guess
Guys, it just has to be Rashid
honestly,
Shaheed.
kind of
Gotta be Shaheed.
I'm logging my official vote for Darnold.
It's very annoying that this guy Mathematics took Ayuk there because I think we could have taken Ayuk, came back around, grabbed Purdy, and we would have been cooking
Ayuk
with some real heat. But
yeah.
I wish we had a clip, but that was just like a sad trombone.
When
like
Tyler
a dead
Shuck
weeping seal.
When Tyler Shuck is the
What are we
23rd
doing?
best quarterback in the NFL and Rashid Shaheed is outscoring Chris Olave, you guys are gonna thank me.
I just want to say that today we had a chance to
dark
take
place.
Luther Burden in the 11th round, and we didn't, but we took Rashid Shaheed in the 11th round. That's the day we're having.
Life
Be
comes
careful
at-
about
at-
we, man. I fought for you as hard as possible. I fought like that was the Battle of Thermopylae.
Guys, this will be the one pick I get the whole year. So just let me have it.
You were doing some weird meta analysis. Is Gretch in on Rashid Shaheed? Like, what were you talking about back there?
I did
No way
not
Gretch is
get
on
to
Rashid
his.
Shaheed.
We're gonna find
You
out.
were in process of pulling up
Gretch
Gretch's
likes good
rankings
players.
to confirm.
Gretch, I bet
You
you
thought
had
Gretch
Luther
would have
Burden
Shaheed
ranked
over
about
Burden?
70 picks ahead of Rashid Shaheed.
We're gonna find out. I
I would
reading
bet
his-
anything I have that Gretch has Luther
I was
Burden
reading
ahead
his
of Rashid
Quinshawn
Shaheed.
Judkins post. Give me a second. It's gonna take. You have to do the code and everything to log in.
I came into this day hoping to have 1/5 of $4,000 of Luther Burden, and
The thing is, though, like, if we could go back, we would take AJ Brown over Bucky. But what if Bucky's the guy you need this year?
Yeah.
What if?
What if he's a legendary running back, man? What if we just got him?
What if
He's
Rashid
a
Shaheed
target.
is
Think
the
about
guy
that.
you need this year? Then I'm gonna have a
I'm
bad
just
year.
thinking about.
Could be a cold winter.
Hey, at least we got this team.
That's right. The ultimate hedge book.
How early? Like, if it came down to it, there's a few of these main events left. Like, if we just got to start taking Luther in the 8th, the 7th, how
Davis
early we gotta go.
Davis is going to face
Gotta
the
get
reality
some
of the
luck,
Rashid Shaheed situation
Crazy,
when every
man.
single week we're looking at Jalen Warren versus him as the flex spot. Jalen Warren projects for 2.5 more points.
Well, it depends on whose projections we're using, brother.
I really hope
used it-
Davis Maddock isn't rolling out a projection system.
I'm
this
not.
year.
I'm not. But I bet Leone.net is going to be higher on Shaheed than you think. So Gretch has him projected like whatever, the same as Golden, but I can't find his ranking sheet.
Oh,
This is
I
this
can
is
take care
skill.
of that.
This is a skill issue.
I can check out Gretch.com real fast here.
I am on Gretch.com, but I can't. Oh,
Is
here
that
we
the
go. I got it.
Microsoft
I got
Word?
it. I got it.
You doing any
I got
drafts?
it.
You
More
doing
of a
any drafts,
different
I guess?
generation.
All right.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, he's
He's
got him
got-
really low.
He's got Wandale.
Oh, I'm
ahead.
shocked by that.
Now you're saying Gretch isn't in on Rashid Shaheed and is in on Luther Burden? That's strange.
The next
surprising
three wide
to hear.
receivers
Can't
after
believe
Rashid Shaheed are Malik Washington, Jalen Lane, and Jalen Royals.
That's my doubt.
thought this was your ally?
That's my Ben.
That's my doubt.
That's my Ben.
No, I didn't. I didn't think.
Gretch.
I didn't
Let's
think. I
go.
didn't. I didn't. I never said he was going to be my
Gretch,
ally. I
Gretch,
was genuinely curious.
Gretch.
I mean, frankly, having him next to Jalen Lane that's just preposterous.
That's so
But-
good, Gretch. Yes.
I love Gretch because he you guys make me feel crazy sometimes when I'm like holding the line on takes and not giving in to the wars of 2024. Nobody holds the line like Gretchen.
No one holds the line like Gretchen.
Those guys truly understand the the wind tries to push them over, and they are a stone in the wind. Standing.
No, Sean doesn't even know there's wars going out. He's in a bunker, and it's just completely soundproof, pitch dark. Like the world does not exist. Except somehow he gets little dispatches from like Cardinals camp that get slipped under.
Yeah, a fucking raven comes.
He puts out his hand in the Falcon.
He's like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, but with Cardinal sources.
Yeah. He does have Cardinal sources.
Yeah.
I think
it's Hill reasonable. For the Mike Gesicki team. The Audi is at it again.
Wow. Yeah. That is. Let's see. Who does he come back with?
I was gonna say, what if he takes like? What if he takes like?
The Indy is coming back with Trey Harris.
Brett.
Actually, a good pick.
Relax, Ron.
No, Strange is fine, bro.
Dude, if you like Mike Gesicki at the 9-12, you're gonna love Brenton Strange.
You're gonna love Brenton Strange.
Well, let me tell you what I don't like at the 9-12.
All right, here's the team so far: CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Matthew Golden, Jalen Warren, Quinshon Jughead, Bayshell Tootin, and pour one out for Rashid Shaheed, our 11th round selection.
Oh, God, that's just.
Did you
just really sullies the team to have to look at that?
What do you guys think about 2v2? We go Garendo instead of Shaheed and grab Jalen Lane here.
Yeah.
Is Jalen Lane even going to make the team?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, no, he's had a good
Lane
camp.
A lot.
Jalen Lane's had a good camp.
You do not like Jalen Lane a lot. You don't have to lie.
Davis, I have 4%.
What is a lot?
I'll pull up my exposure right now. What do you think my Jalen Lane exposure is right now on underdog.com, Davis?
Does this include big board?
No.
Okay.
Not including big
board. 3%.
Only post draft.
I just put JCM.
Damn, I wanted big.
And he went.
Yeah, it's 4%. 4% Jalen Lane. But if you think about how often
that's pretty reasonable, yeah.
Jalen Lane, that is really high.
That is pretty high.
I wonder if I have more than 1% of Jalen Lane.
I also have Jalen Lane on my last call team.
Okay.
We're looking at
0.3% Jalen Lane.
All right. Let's focus up, boys.
I gotta be honest, I don't have a single thought about who we're taking here.
Yeah, JCM and Baker went. Bo Nix is the big slider by ADP.
Bo Nix, maybe.
I actually can I sell you on Purdy to Kittle?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Purdy is my favorite redraft quarterback.
You don't have to sell me.
Seven's gonna fucking dude. This room is pissing me off.
Let's do Purdy.
It's why like Jacob has clowned me and Liam in the past, but like obviously you're like, okay, we're gonna do this draft slot, and then these guys are taking every guy that I would like to take.
Hey Ron, it's a really competitive space. Everyone like information out there, drafters are getting sharper. You're just gonna have to be better. Ron, you're just gonna have to be better.
I know, but it's just he's gonna do it. What else could he do?
You don't want your Jets guy?
He should take Bo Nix.
If my guy goes, then yeah, it's gonna be an auto pick. He's gonna take it down to the last timer. Okay, you take Fields. Fine. All right, we take Purdy.
Are we all in on Purdy here? I like that.
Yeah, I'm happy to get quarterback. I think that's
this is going to be a 2 quarterback team, right? Like we'll take another rusher later.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe your franchise quarterback, Jacob.
No, dude. I just want to talk about the Colts right now.
I think it's too early for Daniel Jones.
I just like can I just have like a little bit of peace, man? Like I got shot at a Luther Burden today. I have to read joint practice updates of the Colts because Tanner Tortellini apparently can't block anybody. It's just not.
Is that a real name? A guy's last name is Tortellini?
No, his name is Bortolini.
Okay.
He's our starting center.
I saw some actually decent reports about Richardson today. I saw a tweet that said he had seven absolutely on the dot, unbelievable throws, and then 7 misses that were like not even in the area code.
Yeah, and that's better than Daniel Jones. I mean, you read the Daniel Jones reports. It was like he only got 5 reps with the ones today, apparently. One of them was a handoff, and the other ones were what would have been a sack, but they didn't sack him. And then like 3 incompletions, or 2 incompletions and an interception.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. So,
Did you see the Patrick Surtain clip where he was talking about how he baited Anthony Richardson into a pick last year? He was talking about how he pretended.
I was in the 10th row for that one.
Were you?
Yeah, that was the game I flew to, and then I had to watch Adonai Mitchell throw a pick 6 on a reverse, and then I watched Taylor drop the football at the half-yard line, and then I saw Richardson throw that interception to Pat Surtain, and it was very telegraphed. And then I walked out of Mile High Stadium and had people yell at me on a really strong piece of architecture, is the Denver train system.
Well, and did
and then AD Mitchell laughed about it.
Yeah, and I appreciated that. I thought that was a good tone to have after making that play. I thought it was really funny too.
And then you scampered back to Canada
to go watch his Blue Bombers win a championship, brother.
They're actually playing right now.
Really?
Blue Bombers are currently on. I'm missing the game for this.
Brandon Aubrey in the 12th round.
That's a man who don't want to do his waivers.
Well, you won't be needing to do them after week 13. That's for sure.
What do you guys think of likely?
Anyway.
What do you guys think of likely managed? I was thinking about floating him at the Purdy pick. Any more interest?
Yeah, he's fine there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think he's a little more interesting.
I feel like I like injured guys a little less than managed, just because you just have to sit there because you can't cut them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to cut the injured guy. Like, oh, it's week 3, likely still hasn't played, but we can't cut him because we took him. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. That's fair.
All right, some quarterbacks coming off the
quarterback.
board. Yeah, Bo Nix, Drake May, Kyler Murray come off the board. We're about to pick here in the middle of the 13th. Rashad White comes off the board. Hunter Henry is still here. We got some running backs. I don't know if we are still into that mode.
Pete, if you're into the Patriots, I would maybe throw out Drake May.
Drake
No,
May's
he's already
gone.
gone.
Damn it.
Can I throw out Hunter Henry / Zach Ertz?
Pop though. I think I would take Pop than Hunter Henry.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz / Hunter Henry, either or.
What's the purpose of Zach Ertz and Hunter Henry on this team exactly?
Younger
George
than
Kittle's
Travis
not going to
Kelce.
be with us for our championship game.
Davis wanted Travis Kelce like 6 rounds earlier, and they're the same thing. That would be kind of my reason for them.
I got no issue.
I'm not gonna throw out the player I want then.
Do we want to?
We're
There's
gonna debate that.
We could do another quarter. We could do Caleb or something like that.
Jacob is
I think
like
we're
going
gonna
Hunter
crazy for
Henry
a player to
goes.
be
Mathematics,
back.
I love you, brother.
Who do you want
Ron?
on our second quarterback?
I would personally go Ertz, but I understand the appeal of whatever else.
I don't understand the appeal of anything.
Understand the appeal of whatever
Certainly don't
fucking
understand
lottery
the
ticket
appeal of
these guys
Zach
want to
Ertz.
take.
Yeah, like I just.
I'd be fine with Ertz.
I like Ertz.
All right.
I'm good with Ertz.
Okay.
Who scores more fantasy points, Zachary Ertz or Jalen Lane?
Or Ertz or Travis Kelce.
Remember on ADP chasing when we were talking about how fantasy isn't about which one of 2 players will score more fantasy points in a given season?
This game that we're playing right now is much more about who scores more fantasy points between 2 guys than Best Ball Mania is. I grant that your central conceit is still correct. I'm with you on that. But this game obviously is more about who scores more raw fantasy points.
Very profound thing you just said there, Davis.
Yeah.
Score more fantasy points,
I think
draft the best players. I'm taking notes.
They should have got you to be on the show when you guys do the self-contained league with Leone, Davis. That'd really be your area.
too much above my blood.
I was going to ask
you know
if Trey
what?
Harris is like a fine pick these days in the 13th.
Oh God.
I think the Trey Harris stuff might just be over.
Yeah, I think it's
Do you have a
later.
do you have a clip we can play?
I don't. I'm not demonetizing this stream to play a clip of the player you fucking mush the hell out of.
Well, it's only mushed if you think Trey Harris can start in the National Football League, and I'm not certain he can, Peter Overzet.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on Trey Harris.
I was going to ask
Davis?
these guys, was KLS ever a Debbie darling when he was at Penn State?
No,
Not really. No.
You learn
he
something
was
new every
ass
day.
at Penn State.
He was ass at Penn State. He was. That's true.
Yeah.
Wasn't particularly good at Auburn, frankly.
If you guys missed the full schedule for main events here, on Monday, the fellas from ADP Chasing will be doing a main event draft. Then on Thursday, a week from tonight, Pat and I will be doing one with Sean Siegel. On Friday, Pat and I will be drafting Jalen Lane with Ben Gretsch on Friday night. The following Tuesday, we got the 5K Big Payback draft with Alpha Play Leone. And then our finale here, I need to make this smaller so you can see it, is, of course, Crack Rock. All of us will be there. The gang will be having some fun Thursday, 8/28. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. ADP Chasing every Tuesday normally, except this week it'll be Monday. And pretty soon we'll be rolling into Stat Chasing in season with Sacrilegious and Drico on Tuesday nights. And we're going to have an announcement soon about our in-season plans. I will say the Shipcast is going to be back. I will also say it's going to be with a twist, and we will be announcing that hopefully in the next week or so. All right, guys. We have 1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
getting
5,
into
6,
a
7
range
more
where
picks.
some more purple, maybe of a sort of amphibious quality could be interesting.
I was also thinking about, how some creatures are able to navigate both water and land.
Maybe Aqualine with sort of waterproof feathering.
Maybe
Even perhaps the air. Water, land, and air are all available to some creatures.
All in one critter.
Yeah.
whose gait is similar to that of an animal with a corkscrew penis. Is that where we're headed with this?
Is that what JJ said to his mom, bro?
It took me a second. Do you think ducks are amphibians, Davis?
I don't think they are amphibians, but I think they are
Amphibious?
I guess they are amphibious, though.
how would you say that a duck is not amphibious? Where they can,
Bird.
No,
I'm
he's
aware.
right. They
I
are
know
both of
what
the
a bird
land and
is.
sea.
Amphibian is the classification.
Yes.
Amphibious, I believe, just refers to the ability
Vehicles
to
can be
coexist.
amphibious.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Related
No,
to
they're
living
not
creatures
amphibious.
from
Not
both land and water.
amphibious.
Well, hang on.
yes,
it says
No,
not
no.
amphibian.
I'm looking at the definition of
No,
amphibious.
the AI's
Look.
wrong. AI's wrong, as usual.
I don't get to say this ever, but Davis has a good point here. The amphibious means relating to, living in, or suited for both land and water. The creative writing major knows his English language, and he's correct.
Davis is right.
All right.
By the way,
about-
Davis,
I'm
if
right
it
about
walks
you
like a
need-
duck, quacks like a duck, I guess it's a fucking duck.
then it's gonna catch
You'll,
50 passes for the Cleveland Browns.
It's gonna catch 50 fucking passes this year.
Hey, Ron, now seems like a good time to ask, are you having a good time tonight?
Having a fantastic time.
As we just are doing our own dumb bits
Hey,
that
Ron.
we do all the time while Ron sits
you
over there
doing?
in silence.
oh man, legitimately upset to lose out on Demario Douglas in the 14th.
Yeah,
when
that-
you know you've
yeah.
drafted too many running backs
Yeah.
on FFPC.
Yeah, I feel like
I've got a-
missing pop.
I've got a wide receiver.
Please.
Oh, I
that-
don't even want to. I'm terrified to know. The wide
Honestly,
receiver.
I actually think you like this guy.
Davis,
Inspired, dude.
dude,
That's pretty
me and
inspired,
you,
bro.
we're on the same page.
Like
tonight
I said,
more often
I'm a
than
centrist
usual.
slappy. Some of my ideas, you're gonna be like, dude, what's the point? That's just the same thing that you suggested before. But then some of them, you're gonna be like, I can see why this has broad appeal.
That right there, dude. I'm going to Welcome Fest for that pick.
I will also
I'm going to
just
go
say-
grab the copy of Abundance from my bedroom for that pick.
Can I just say something? Oh, I was gonna say Austin Eckler absolutely shouldn't be on the board still, but he just went.
Yeah.
So we
that's
can
too bad.
table that conversation.
So
Do you
really,
kick the tires
either
on
of these.
Rashad Bateman at these prices?
No, I think
No, my pick is way better.
What about-
I think we can get your pick next time. I would
Hang
I mean,
What
I'm
about
voting Kelly
Dobbs? What about Dobbs?
Oh,
Dobbs was the
no,
Pop Douglas.
no.
I would do
pick.
Tillman over Dobbs if we're doing that type of bet.
Wait, what? How is the Dobbs bet that different than the Pop bet? I can't say bet a million times over.
I also like
I
this
guess it's
is
not
this
that
might
different.
be too inside baseball, but Golden and Dobbs together feels
I'd rather do Thornton
like
if we're doing.
uncorrelated.
Thornton,
probably be-
he's kind of a deep threat.
Well, who knows what he is?
I like Davis's guy way more than.
I want
Who's
to get
Davis's
amphibious.
guy?
We
what
can
I want.
sit-
Oh! I have another suggestion actually. If Godwin's
It's in
on
a private
top, what about
chat, Ron.
McMillan?
No,
I think
we already are
No?
off to a fast. We already have a bunch of fast start guys. We
All
don't
right.
need that.
yeah.
Any interest in quarterback too?
Which,
Yeah.
I'd be open
which
to it.
quarterback
I
do you
think
like?
Jordan Love would make a lot of sense.
I'm down for
Yeah.
Love.
I
think he's
kind of
the-
like what is the
yeah.
Chargers starting schedule?
Yeah,
Ain't
'cause
no
I like
way.
Herbert more than Love in a vacuum, but Love's pretty interesting with
With Golden.
Golden.
Yeah, I'm open to that.
Chargers do not have like a fantasy friendly opening schedule.
Yeah, Love to Golden stacks in the sprint would be very fun.
Yeah,
Especially
good,
because we're
I'm
not
good,
going to have
I'm good.
Purdy
I'm good
to
with that.
Kittle in the championship game when we get there.
let's just do that.
So.
Let's do it.
Ooh, good call there. I like that.
You're
That's
talking to a
FFPC
veteran.
boomer
You're
brain.
talking to a veteran.
We got to
Come
cover our
on
week
now.
14 bye week at quarterback.
Come
here.
on.
Dude's locked in.
I'll let you guys. We're talking. Armadillo, whatever the hell.
What are we talking
about? Whatever. Amphibian. Fucking slapsters. whatever. Like just so. So incredibly niche. of
Ron
what-
Ron called Jacob self-indulgent on my show the other day, and I was like,
that's
kind
fair.
of the whole. I was gonna say that's just the secret of what all of us do. It's all very self-indulgent. Like Ron is for the people. We are for ourselves. No question.
And one
about
of those have worked out as a kind of a YouTube strategy far better than the other.
Hey, Ron's on our show right now.
That's right. And why don't we ever get an invite on his?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
might be the self-indulgence.
Okay, Ron, how does your audience perceive Liam and Jacob? Because my guess
They
is
perceive me
you're-
negatively.
I was gonna say, I bet your audience is like, this guy Jacob just keeps talking, but he never says anything. This guy Liam is on top of it. This guy Liam knows everything.
No, they hate Liam too.
So they don't like Liam either.
They don't. They're such polar opposites. Where with Liam, they don't like how Liam. Like Chris is a mod in my
I guess
chat,
both
and
equally.
I have to tell them to play nice when I get Jacob and Liam on.
There you go, Liam or Jacob. Liam Moore probably. That's a notch in your belt.
It's tough though. It's pretty like it's a tight game between me and Liam to who Ron's chat hates more.
I
every
will say
time.
though, this time of year you have to understand that like a lot of my chat aren't even my subscribers, and they turn on me. I did like a high stakes draft
That's
last
true.
night where they start turning on me, and then I have to like, and then all of a sudden, dude,
Because, hey,
genuinely,
I'm
the
very
fantasy
familiar
football
with the
counselor was
chat
in my
turning
chat
on
last
me.
night.
no, like when I
The
was
counselor
on,
was?
The counselor has been in my chat twice this summer.
Let's
and
go,
then It just
dude.
throws the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know.
when I go on Ron's, I explicitly refer to it as an away game.
Yeah.
All right, we got to draft a wide receiver here.
I vote Jalen. I vote either player named Jalen.
Can I? I'm not talking until Mathematic has picked. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm just gonna put that out there. But I have
He
a
also
name that
needs a wide
I would
receiver.
debate here.
Who's your name?
I'm waiting for Mathematic. Right after
Oh,
you,
okay.
Mathematic.
You got about a
The
7
highest
second
upside
delay on
play
the
is
screen.
for us.
No,
to,
right at Mathematic. Right after you, brother.
He is on a 7
Way to
second
go, Ron.
delay. You can say
Yeah,
it
you're
now.
good. You're good, Rod.
Right after you. No,
Jesus, this guy's gun shy. He takes times out Rashad.
my name is Tori Horton.
Poker.
I don't know if that's a
Poker over Horton.
I
Coker
like
over
your
Horton?
name, Ron, but I like
I like
Coker
your
a lot
name.
more.
okay.
You can't
fine,
do
give me
Fan in
Coker.
here?
I like Coker just as much as you guys do.
If we
I like
don't
Coker
take
a lot
Fan
more
in
than
here, the
Fan.
guy after us is
Yeah,
taking
he's
him,
not
so
coming
just-
back. Some of those receivers come back.
But like,
I
is
look,
that
man.
bad if
They,
we
like, literally
don't
kept-
get the Browns' backup tight end?
Yeah,
They signed a new
let's-
slot
we-
receiver today.
We need a wide receiver.
He's
Yeah.
literally running. His reps with the twos were quote diminishing. He was running basically fully with the ones now. He's not their backup.
Come up for air,
This is
Kareem.
your new Ronald Jones.
Okay.
Rod,
Daily
like-
Duck.
can you get on board with
Daily
Coker?
Duck.
Yeah, no, Coker. I've drafted almost too much Coker.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the guy in the
we gotta
chat.
get a
is gonna
Jalen Coker clip,
Here's the
man.
thing. Here's the thing. We actually just poison pilled the guy next to us. There's actually another secret tight end that he doesn't know about that is in our private chat. That he
And
doesn't
he's a
know.
land
Can I-
mammal.
Can I ask Pat in all seriousness? And I think I know your answer. Are you worried about Isaiah Bond for the Herald Phantom bet?
The undrafted guy? No.
Well, he would have been like a round 2 pick.
Fake undrafted. Let's be real.
No.
Matthew Golden was a first round pick.
I couldn't be less worried about Isaiah Bond.
That's what I say about Jalen Coker. Fake undrafted guy. This guy has pedigree.
I have 20% Jalen Coker right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty
dude.
nice exposure.
I can see why your audience turned on you, bro.
Yeah.
What does your audience want from you, Ron? More running back picks?
More running backs, but then I draft running backs, and then they don't like my receivers. It's very much the Denny Carter issue.
I'm worried about your wide receivers.
I got yelled at yesterday for taking James Conner over Devontae Smith.
So they want a rainbow start. They want the quarterback.
No, because then I go perfectly balanced. I'm like, you're looking a little thin.
So you can't win, is what you're saying.
No, there's no winning unless the draft room just gives me values across the board and I get a super team. Then no, it's maybe this team needed a little more running back help.
Yeah.
Do you think they could use like a pump up talk where you go full screen and you look them in the eye and you said, "We just drafted Bayshell, fucking tootin' motherfuckers," and then they rally behind you?
Man, they're more the audience that needs a sweet talk. Is kind of how I've gone. Is just
okay. All right, they're a sensitive.
Ron's chat is, I mean, first of all, it's just a sign of how great Ron is at his job that his chat contains so many multitudes. But it is like there's not even like a coherent disagreement. Like we'll do like for instance, we took James Cook over Ken Walker, right? And it's like you have this entire chat is like, how could you even think of taking James Cook over? Like they get so freaked out at like the most minute of like same tier picks, and then you'll have people in completely different sides of the disagreement, but like imagining that no one could possibly disagree with them. Like on one hand, you'll have people being like, Puka over Neighbors? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? And then other people will be like, I can't believe you didn't take the big dog there. Like the entirety of the political spectrum is just against, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be honest, dude. Ron's killing the game. Aspirational for us to have a chat that just hates every pick. Like what happens around here is that people will just be fist pumping. They're like, yeah, dude, can't wait for you to tell. It's like we're playing the hits, you know? Ron doesn't have hits.
No.
Ron just has people complaining at him.
Ron's
Davis
like
is like
Dead. He's an album artist.
Davis had to have Discord screenshots leaked to have everyone turn on him.
It's true. It's true. Well, no, people generally find it easy to hate whatever team I draft, even if it's literally just the most milquetoast ass shit.
No way, dude. Your Davis Maddock hive is
Why
strong.
people find it easy to hate the teams you draft.
Real wind horse situation.
Your Rashid Shaheed hive had their feelings hurt for like a week and a half after that.
Well, what you have to understand is that's downstream of Leone hive.
Okay. There was a little bit of an existing river rolling there. All right.
To be fair to Joe King, I did start talking about Shaheed round 2.
You did call it. You've been trying to call your shot every draft. This pick sets up Rashid Shaheed. You finally got it. All right. So the picks we've made since Shaheed: Brock Purdy, Zach Ertz, Jordan Love, and Jalen Coker. 2 of these picks, guys. This is our first time live doing this. Who is going to be our kicker and defensive captain? Who's volunteering for this job?
Oh, I'd love to do that.
Okay. Thank you, Jacob. If you could get in the lab and come back to us with some week 1 totals, some
I got
Some look aheads.
I did look at this. I've got defenses for week 1.
Okay. In fact, there's one like very clear defense this year that's the late target.
Yeah, other than like the streamers. I mean, I don't know about multiple. Like, I only know week 1.
Like the first like 5 weeks for the one I put in the private chat are like very mint.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's the team.
Okay.
So
we have.
Turns out we got no CLV on Darren Waller. By the way, still a 16th round pick.
I tried to tell you that.
You tried to tell us.
You guys, I've never seen 3 seals just fucking chest pumping the shit out of each other to draft Darren Waller.
You got treated to a show at the marina.
Yeah, you did.
You three
probably
sliding
pretty
to the podium together and all colliding at once.
You guys,
I didn't even really care that much about Harold Fannin being on our team, but I just wanted Pat to be in a better mood for the rest of the night.
quote from the Browns beat reporter that I couldn't find until Harold Fannin is going to play for this team. He's going to be the reason David Njoku moves on from this team in 3 months, possibly 8.
Wow, dude, lay the hammer down.
You guys are sleeping, man. You're sleeping.
They're sleeping on the Fannin bet, dude. They're sleeping on the Fannin bet.
All
right. Shit has been bullish
I know
as
we
hell.
don't really
That
need
team
it.
name is Slappy the Bass.
What's the running back situation? Just out of curiosity, I know we already have like 17 of them.
I do have a round 20 running back that I do really like.
All right, let's sit on running back. I think some of these wide receivers are nice.
I think we take cracks at these receivers who've got starting roles locked up and might be good.
I like
I like Ron's guy.
Either guy.
All right, Ron.
Give me Horton.
Screw
your draft capital, man. Dante Thornton sucks.
He does. Well, Dante Thornton doesn't have any draft capital either.
He doesn't have any draft capital either. Yeah.
Isn't he a day 2 pick?
No, he's round 4.
That would be Jack Besh.
Ah, I see.
He just took the job.
I can see why you'd be surprised because everyone has been talking like Jack Besh is like a cripple who is like not going to be able to play football anymore.
I mean, I'm still drafting him.
Yeah, correct.
Good for you. Well, we could have taken him right there too, I think.
I don't like him as much in manage, frankly. Like in best ball, you know what I mean. In best ball, it's easy to just make your portfolio bets and say if it hits, it hits. You don't have to stare in the reality of I took all these Jack Besh teams.
You're saying you're starting to regret some of your Jack at 130 teams?
Davis is my favorite person in the world because instead of it being like I like this guy better in best ball or manage due to like the format, he's like I like this guy who I think is gonna suck better in best ball because I don't have to be confronted with my bad.
No, exactly, guys. You take guys who suck in best ball because you don't have to be confronted with it.
That's just, not really how to play the game.
No, and then you look at your advance rates and you're still upset.
That's your own mental gymnastics that you're doing.
Coping, I think.
No, you got to take some guys who suck in best ball anyways. There's the way the format is, unless you want to have 0 of these bets.
But it's better to take the guys who might suck hard in manage because you can cut them.
Because you can cut them.
Yeah. And then you don't have to look at them after you cut them.
I guess that's true. You don't have to look at them after you cut them.
Yeah, take big swings, and then when you miss, which you're going to miss, you have the right guys to cut. It's good to just be like, yo, let me see what I got here.
Of cutting them, right? Like best ball, you can't do anything to them. They're just stuck, but you get revenge in manage.
Yeah, Davis, you're going to flip over a finals team.
What did you do for me, Ja'Cory Grasky Merrick? You're getting cut.
Yeah, you're gonna flip over a finals team and see Jack Besh.
Just some dog shit player on there that's gonna imagine that. Imagine how you're gonna feel then.
Just for the record, 9.2% of Jack Besh. So
I actually take that. I think Besh is a great 17th round pick.
He's well priced now.
I'm holding the line, and I want him here if you guys will allow me.
Thornton?
Oh, absolutely.
No, Besh.
No, Besh.
Thornton over
either guy.
Besh over Thornton is, I think, too fair.
I think it's fine. He's bet on draft capital end of season.
No, Besh is so much better at football than Dante Thornton.
There's just no chance.
I know the story about his brother, but we're trying.
It's just draft capital.
No.
We don't have a Besh clip.
One, it's draft capital. 2, Thornton I can understand in best ball, but there's not a single world where in a managed league Thornton is anything in your lineup.
Yeah,
he is Marquez Valdez-Scantling at best.
In round 11 there, and you're telling me about when we're gonna have to start. Know when to start Dante Thornton. When are we going to know when to start?
No. There's nothing about knowing when to start. There's just no Thornton isn't a target earner that you can feel good starting. Like he is.
Do your thing, mathematics.
I'm into Besh.
Wait, why are we between this and Muhammad? Like, is there no other option we can consider?
I think Besh is a great option.
No one got that
here.
reference. So for the record, that wasn't like Islamophobic.
As in,
from the movie
you were
Superbad.
Were you going Mushin Muhammad?
No, I personally was offended by what you just said.
No, from Superbad.
I was
like,
offended.
why the fuck is it between this and Muhammad?
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, I see.
What
That
other
I-
what other
that is-
suggestion
that is a
are
funny
you
line.
throwing out?
I have Gretsch's rankings up, and he's got Jalen Lane as the clear value here.
I literally would take Jalen Lane right now. That'd be
I would
A-okay.
take Bash, man. I think
No,
Bash
give
is
me
a good
Bash.
pick here.
Oh, what about
dude,
Noel?
We've seen these
Bash.
second round
Oh,
picks. that
oh,
were
oh,
like,
Jalen
Sorry,
Noel is better.
Sorry.
Please,
Also,
Jalen Noel.
even better,
Ron-
better. Josh Jones Hammy, AD Mitchell.
Ooh.
I'm good.
I
I'm
love
hip.
AD Mitchell
I'm
too,
hip.
man.
Yep,
I
I'm
love
hip.
AD
Ron,
Mitchell too.
this is your pick. I will let you pick whichever of these guys you want. Who do you want?
Give me 80 Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
That's so
No,
fun.
he is no AD Mitchell is AFC Dontavian Wicks, but he does have a clearer path to
And he's
playing
like
time at this
5
point.
rounds cheaper than Wicks was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're both free now.
What round did we take
now they
Dontavian
are.
Wicks in last year?
We set the minimum pick in the 9th round on Dontavian
Jesus
Wicks.
Christ! Come on.
Before we even knew how to ARF, we were ARFing.
That's the biggest. No one's ARF harder in their
No,
fucking life. 9th
don't
round
someone-
on Tavian Wicks.
Some
Wide receiver 4. Like at the time going in, we're like, yeah, he's a wide receiver 4, but man, is he good.
but dude at family night he kind of subbed in as like kind of a side of wide receiver 3.
Unbelievable.
Gretsch was in on that one with me. That was mostly Gretsch and I. Peter was not as in.
I was not as in either.
Yeah, I don't think you were. But yeah, that was actually the seal losing its eyesight moment.
Yeah, the seal had fully gone blind.
the seal was looking so closely at the sun that it was essentially an eclipse.
Yeah.
By the seal.
I remember
blacked out
listening to
the
that
entire
stream, and it was like in the moment, because I always try to think, I'm like, if I was part of this draft, who would I vote for? And in the moment, I'm like, clearly Dontavian Wicks at any cost is the right move. And then it was like,
Clearly.
and then it was like, I specifically remember a couple minutes later, I was like, man, were those guys a little even higher on Dontavian Wicks than I am? Like, the 9th round was pretty high. Yeah.
I put a running back in the private chat.
Yeah, I like that call, Davis. Here's the team 2582 from the top: CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, George Kittle, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tony Pollard, Matthew Golden, Jalen Warren, Quinshon Judkins, Bashal Tootin, Rashid Shaheed, Brock Purdy, Zach Ertz, Jordan Love, Jalen Coker, Torrey Horton, and AD Mitchell. One more non-kicker DST pick.
I
Feeling
like
good,
your
Ron?
suggestion, Davis.
I do too.
This dude was the #1 overall pick in college football fantasy last year, and now he goes undrafted, bro. Crazy, bro.
And, there was another, the second overall pick. Sadly, didn't make it onto our team.
Ron,
Sadly.
are you feeling bummed that we have not found a way to get a New York Jet on this squad?
No. People
Lazard's available.
don't understand that, like, I'm a Jets fan, but I also just understand that, like, we just suck, man. Like, we're not very good. Like, that's the whole hold on.
Oh man.
Like, I literally have 2% Garrett Wilson on Underdog. He's my
that's crazy.
favorite player on my favorite team, and I can't draft him because he makes cool catches, I guess, and he separates. But
Justin Fields has been deep in his Bible.
can
That was the
I
most
will
recent report.
throw out. We have a running back in chat, and I'm not even convinced that he's a worse bet. But if we were to take a Jet, I don't mind Isaiah Davis if he's out there. But
Oh,
Isaiah
man.
Davis is kind of the same thing. It's like, when are you starting that? I guess if Brees
What if
Hall
they
does
trade
get
Brees Hall?
traded. I was
What
going
if
to say,
they
if he
trade
gets
Brees Hall?
traded.
yeah, in the game that Brees missed last year, Isaiah Davis outscored Braylon.
Does he have his whole life ahead of him, though?
What does that mean?
Tell me you're not a fan of our work.
This guy is not listen to ship chasing.
How old is he?
Oh, I know Braylon Allen's young. I know he's also.
I don't know if Braylon Allen can legally drink yet, which is sad because he's a Jet, so you'd want him to get him started on doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brees is
that's true.
so bummed he can't take him out to the bar.
Yeah.
after every
He
game.
can. His 21st birthday was mid-April.
All right. Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy
Good for
birthday
Braylon.
to Braylon Allen.
So, Ron, you're telling me after a long day in the content mines, making these videos for a wide swath of fantasy football players, that you don't just want to throw on an episode of ship chasing and hit the town?
No.
Honestly, I am
Oh
so
my God.
I'm so with Ron. Like I get done from 9 hours of slapping my blind face in front of my computer, and there's nothing I want to do less than listen to a 2-hour episode of some fantasy show.
If I do, I'll have it on in the background. Like I'll, especially in season, I will, pump you guys up. Like I do like ADP chasing in season. When you guys kind of talk about hot topic stuff. Hate to see Sam go. I think Sam is great with the T Higgins charts and stuff, but
Of course.
during this time of year, dude, like I'm working all day, and then I go upstairs with my dog and I put on some. Davis will feel me on this. I'll put on some bullshit golf YouTube video, and I will fall asleep, and I will run it all back again until week 1.
Fire.
So just to be clear,
new
I'm
Grand
self-indulgent,
Hornbat
and you really miss when Sam was on ADP chasing.
Here's the thing.
And Ron, how does your audience feel about Jacob again?
I'm being taken out of context
Audience
here.
might be rubbing off.
Are we doing this
on.
running back?
Yes.
I'm
I
down.
think it's a
I'm
nice
down.
call. All right, let's do it.
I would like to clear the air here on me calling Jacob self-indulgent.
Ollie
I
Gordon.
just went, and not that Jacob takes it to heart. He obviously knows what I mean, but this is what I'm saying. I just told you I don't consume any content, and I don't even like reading. But in terms of fantasy content, I will consume Ben Gretsch stealing signals, Jacob Sanderson, thinking about thinking. I routinely read their stuff, and I consume their content. But I did say, Davis then asked me, do you write anything like that on your Patreon? I said, I write stuff on Patreon, but it's not as self-indulgent as Jacob and Ben Gretsch, who go thousands of words, and they, it's great. It's just not something I can do or want to do.
Do you
I
need
mean,
another
that
shovel for
was-
this hole you're digging yourself out
Writing
of?
the slapsis was easily the most self-indulgent thing.
No,
I've
the
ever done in my
slapsis,
entire
the
life.
slapsis did not get. It
And-
got skimmed and just.
Fair.
I
And can
still
say
don't
that it got-
understand. I still don't
can-
quite get at you.
I can say 2 things about the slapsis. One, unequivocally the most self-indulgent piece I've ever written on the site, and that is a high level of competition. When we're
It had
talking
to have
about
been written,
thinking
though.
about
It had to
thinking.
be written. Someone needed to
I
do
loved it,
And
man.
two, the most viewed post that was not within 1 week of the NFL season or rookie drafts in the history of thinking about thinking.
Easily.
Yes.
Easily. People love that shit, Corinne.
Like outside of here are my rookie rankings or here are my redraft rankings or the NFL season just started, it's week 1. That was highest viewed.
Wow, that's amazing.
My video of me and Davis doing impersonations of each other for an hour has more views than like the average like hardcore football stream that I would do.
Oh, it was like because I
It's
released
not
it the
even
same
close.
night. Mostly because I really wanted to do the slapsis, but I hadn't written in like a week and a half. And I was like, I can't justify doing this self-indulgent bullshit unless I at least give people a Hitchhiker's Guide column. So I got out the Hitchhiker's Guide column first. Then I hit publish on the slapsis. And sure enough, it was like the views, like 2-to-1 ratio between 6,000 words of running back analysis
like
versus Trey McBride as Elizabeth Warren.
You're like you got to be like a Hollywood A-lister. You know, you do the big blockbuster, and then you get to go do the indie film. You know, just for you to scratch that creative itch.
You mentioned that on ADP chasing, but I reversed it in my head, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like you put a lot of work into the other one, you know.
Opposite. The opposite.
By the way, I have located a California Golden Seals real used NHL jersey that I will be wearing on ADP
God.
chasing coming soon.
Hell yeah.
That rules.
You
You
wearing
gotta
it for
wear
the
it for our
draft? You gotta wear it
draft
to the
on
draft. Yeah.
Probably won't be here. Probably won't be here by then. Well, maybe I'll order the rush shipping. I'll treat.
Yeah, get the
myself.
rush shipping, man.
Oh, you're ordering it. That's a great idea.
I found it on eBay.
Let me.
Are we grabbing the
We have-
defense you guys liked?
You have
Yes.
defense stuff, Jacob, lined up.
I saw one in the chat.
Oh yeah. Is
But
that one still available?
Be careful. Mathematics revealed himself
Yeah, he
in
did.
the chat here. He said, nice drafting with you all. This is Mathematics, longtime listener, first year doing the main, first time fucking sniping you left and right. He didn't say that, but that's what it felt like.
Is the one that I said in the chat still on the board?
Yeah.
Well, then that would be my suggestion.
But Ron, do you trust this guy Mathematics after what he's done?
No, I have
to you
genuine beef with him, and if I come to a ship chasing event on one of these yachts, you do one of these in like New York.
Fucking kidding me,
That guy is gonna have to see my hands. We're gonna have to measure up. I hope he's a big guy.
I gotta figure out another one.
Yeah.
Is Cam Little available?
Commies.
Oh yeah, Commies Giants. Commies Giants.
You would think that getting sniped on a defense wouldn't matter, but because we don't know who we want other than the one that someone researched, it's actually the worst snipe of all.
Commies Giants is a pretty good one.
Commies is good.
Oh, Bengals Browns is another option. Oh, we already picked.
I don't know if you even want the Bengals defense against the Browns.
That's fair.
If this guy wins the main, I want credit for it.
Yeah, I agree.
This is my team that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
How about you service the audio listeners with Mathematics team, Dave?
Yeah, sounds
Pete.
good. Brock Bowers, AJ Brown, Josh Allen, Xavier Worthy, Travis Hunter, Isaiah Pacheco, Aaron Jones, Tyrone Tracy, Jaden Reed, I say with my clenched teeth, Jaden Blue, Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Algier, Hunter, Henry, Woody Marks, Rashad Bateman, Roshan Johnson, Blake Corum, didn't want him, sorry, Trevor Etienne, Arizona defense.
God, that's a good team.
It's a good team.
Selling any equity in that team? Or?
Yeah, but he's flexing a running back week 1.
Yeah.
So are we, buddy.
No.
Yeah, we probably are.
We probably are.
We're probably
let me
flexing
let me tell you, man.
We ain't.
Yeah, we ain't starting Golden week 1.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I do love that we have 2 wide receivers with the number 22, right? Don't Golden and Shaheed both wear that shit?
Oh my god. That's not bullish. That is bearish.
Shaheed will project for more points week 1 than Golden.
Well, let's get to the bottom of this right now. Brock Purdy at Seattle.
Yep.
Starting him.
Throw him in.
Oh, no, love
at Detroit. Bay, right? Love at Detroit for sure.
No, but just go with the best projections here though.
What projections you using there, brother?
Just the ones on the site. Just the ones that make them look pretty right now on August 14th.
I swear to God, if Leone doesn't have week 1 NFL DFS prescriptions up, I am going to cancel my subscription.
Okay, so this is the flex decision.
It's Warren or Golden.
Matthew Golden versus Jalen Warren.
Or Shaheed.
What's Shaheed project for?
We're not starting Shaheed over.
Yeah,
what's he project?
I bet better than 11.
Let me see the FFPC projection on Shaheed, Pete.
Yeah, show it, Pete.
Where is the project? Oh,
actually,
it's in the far right column.
11.6 versus 9.62. Suck it, Shaheed Bulls.
No.
What's Zach Ertz? What's Zach Ertz' tight end?
Oh, Zach Ertz is
9.84.
Oh, okay.
This is why we took Warren, Jacob.
Do they know it's tight end premium?
Let's get after that fast start. Well, Golden's the highest projected. He's 11.6.
Yeah, Golden is the highest projected. Who do you think is cooking up the projections over FFPC?
That's a great.
The same guy who said you're stuck with Ricky Person.
Who's in the kicker lab?
Got to be Cam Little, right? He hit a 70-yarder.
1 second. Let me get up the streaming list. Try and make Steph's life easier.
No, actually, Davis, I'm a big. When it comes to kicker, I don't want to play matchup. I want to bet on talent. And if this kid has a fucking Horitzer of a leg, we need to get him on our team. You heard me.
I just said prescriptions when I meant projections, and Pete just said Horitzer instead of howitzer.
That's a little New England accent coming out.
It's a Horitzer of a third leg.
You thought a duck was amphibious. Please don't throw stones from glass.
No, I did not say that a duck was an amphibian. I said that they were capable of being amphibious.
Put the kicker in the bag, bro.
The kicker I wanted is gone anyway.
That doesn't help us. We still are legally obligated to draft a kicker.
Let's go, Jason Sanders.
I just wanted on record that Gretsch has Josh Reynolds, Jets wide receiver 2, ahead of A.D. Mitchell.
Say that again.
Josh Reynolds ahead of A.D. Mitchell.
Gretsch,
Okay.
He doesn't believe.
what's up with that, man?
That's a heel turn.
Devontae
Who did you
Turpin
like?
ahead as
Who does
well.
Jason Sanders play week 1?
Colts.
At the Colts in the dome.
Yeah.
I want Little.
Can't wait
All
to
right,
watch Anthony Richardson versus the Dolphins secondary in a true battle of incompetence.
That's man, damn. There's a good bit with like Sisyphus actually being happy to push the rock, like he gets to push it downhill, but he actually like can't figure it out. I couldn't get there. You can imagine
All I
funny,
picture
though.
is just Alec Pierce streaking down the field, no one covering him, ball going into the stands left and right. It's gonna be.
I feel like the deep ones are something like mind melds for him. And
Dude,
he's able
week
to hit
1
those.
last year, special.
Special.
Ron, you want Cam?
Give me Cam.
Hey, this is what I will let you take Cam Little if you look this camera in the eye and you convince me that we should take Cam Little. And you don't even have to sell me on his kicking prowess. I just want to hear you say his name with a little bit of heart.
Please, Pete. Give me Cam Little.
This is terrible. This is
I didn't know you
awful.
could get on your knees and say.
What is going on?
I'm giving you one more chance, Ron.
Why are you being so beta?
Say
Give
it with
me
your
Cam
chest,
Little.
Ron.
Give me Cam Little.
There we go.
Let's go.
Draft him.
That's what I wanted from you, Ron.
I don't know. I just think it's funnier the other way. That's really what it comes down to.
I'll give you
I think
that.
the other way is funnier. I think being bashful about Cam Little's funny.
Please, sir, give me a little more Cam Little.
Being bashful
roll
about
the
Cam
clip.
Little is funny.
I don't have a Cam Little clip. Yeah, we can play a little kicker chasing.
Kicker Chasing. It's the show where we chase the best kickers. The kickers that help you win championships. The biggest legs, the breaking news. It's everything you've come to love and know. The time is now for Kicker Chasing. Let's get some fucking kickers.
I don't think I really
Fired
appreciated
up.
it's everything you've come to love and know. Like, it's this long-standing show about fucking kicker.
Rod, are you familiar with that
Are we
clip, or
gonna-
are you such an anti-ship chasing watcher that you're not familiar with that one?
I'm not. You're exposing me right now.
Oh no.
Wow.
I used to consume a lot more fantasy content when I was delivering pizzas. I'll be honest.
When I was delivering pizzas, I would listen to any fantasy football podcast that existed. If you were on the Apple, iTunes, whatever, I would.
We have a
listen to
very
it.
similar
Bobby Sylvester
origin
delivering
story, brother.
pizzas.
Yeah, very similar origin story, very different roadmap after the origin. People are saying. When I used to listen to this show via audio, walking my dog before I was on the show, it would get me every time the chase every time, just doubled up laughing like walking my dog.
As a longtime listener, first time participant, tear to my eye being on the stream as we chase some fucking kickers. Just truly a special moment in my life to be around to watch us chase some
I
fucking
can't believe that Jacob just did a Bobby Sylvester reference.
Yeah,
dude.
man,
that
that's
was
a
that
deep
was
cut, dude.
that
I
was
went
a deep cut.
unnoticed except by the chat, but I thought that was a good one.
Back when you used to be able to channel your love for Christ into rampant online horniness. You would have fit in perfect.
I actually think he's the speaker of the house.
Okay, here it is.
Nowhere on
Ron.
the slapsis, Mr. Sylvester.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we do.
All right, Ron, I want your final thoughts. I just set the starting lineup for us. Brock Purdy, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, George Kittle, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden, Cam Little, Washington defense. We head to the bench where we have Jordan Love, Jalen Warren, Quinshon Judkins, Bayshell Tootin, Ollie Gordon, Torrey Horton, A.D. Mitchell, Jalen Coker, Zach Ertz. And if you keep scrolling all the way to the bottom, you will find Rashid Shaheed. How do you feel about this team?
Just wait till that Quinshon Judkins projection updates. I cannot contain my excitement.
Dude, Bengals week 1 might be a spot start.
I don't know. It's very funny. Like every I don't know. I'm just come to learn that every team has its holes, man. Where, you know, we could have done the AJ Brown up top, but then we probably would have had Air at running back too. Now Flex 2 doesn't feel as great, but I don't know. I think it's a solid team. Again, we're making the bet on Bucky. We're making the bet on the 49ers through Kittle. I like it. I think it's a solid team. And I think it's also a team where, I don't know, sometimes if we took A.J. Brown and we sort of got off to a slow start, again, it's a 12-week season in FFPC, man. I think that sometimes you forget that. So
projected to win week 1, fellas, 139.28 to
that's what it's all about.
138.77.
Love to see it.
That's how I draft.
Jacob, thoughts on this team?
Yeah, excellent squad. Was an absolute pleasure. Get to bring back a Tony Pollard jersey. That feels nice. Yeah, super pumped. It was a pleasure for you guys having me on for some this year, and pleasure drafting with you as always, Ron.
Davis, final thoughts on this team.
Draft Shaheed, log out, process.
This team needed Kyron Williams.
This team, dude. AJ Brown, Kyron Williams, 2v2 on this team. I'm just saying. We're also playing mathematics week 1, by the way, so we're playing ourselves.
That's fine. Yeah, that is going to be so painful.
Knowing our kind of teams, that is right
a slow
when you want
starting
us.
team. That's beautiful. That's barbecue chicken mathematics.
You started a cornerback at Flex 2 there, brother.
Pat, what did you think about our first live main event here?
Yeah, it was fun. I'm with the AJ Brown idea that we could have. This is probably a little bit more fun as your running back team, but I love Bucky this year, so I'm good with it. Ultimately, getting Kittle to fall to us was really nice. It felt like we were pretty flexible with the tight end stuff, so that really helps because then we could pound quarterback there. So yeah, I like getting the double stacks with Love and Purdy. Good team.
Good stuff. Pulled up the schedule earlier. Next draft will be Monday. So no Tuesday ADP chasing. That show is flexing to a day earlier. The boys will be drafting a team 7 p.m. Eastern. So same time as tonight's show. Mike Shope will be joining, of course, for that one. If you guys want to become YouTube members, that'll get you access to the Ship Chasing Discord. Very fun, lively conversation going on in there around the clock. Otherwise, what a start to the main event. Go follow Ron on YouTube. Go bring some non-toxicity to his chats if you get a chance one of these evenings. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time on Amphibious Chasing.